All right, we're good. Earth Blaster Judgment. Acid Blaster. Acid Blaster. That show was hilarious. Lost Judgment. Oh, I forgot to change the categories. In the. All right, so Judgment. And also for kick, we change that category. Edit stream. Lost Judgment. Okay, we're good. Say that. Go ahead and say that into Google Translate. Ask a blaster. Ask brother. No, that's not what I heard. All right. I have one water here, but I'm gonna want to get another one. So let me finish this, get another water, drink this one, and start and have another one on standby. Because I know a lot of talking. Well, so far I haven't had to do it so much talking in the new one. So 1 second. If blasting degrees will translate still in the full on voice ass. True. The guy's got a good channel. Maybe I can find some ideas of videos to make. All right, I did a lot of training, and by training offline, I mean that while I was waiting to play the game and continue the story, I did a lot of random fights in order to just get some SP and yeah, learn some skills. So I got boost health 3, and I've got, you know, snake health boost 1 and 2. This one costs like 10k, and so it cost me, and to get it I had to learn 3 snake moves. So I spent a lot of time running in and around doing random fights just to gain random SP. And I got some like ease of game SP skills too for like special, for like when I'm tailing and stuff. So that's all I did offline. I hope that it'll come in handy, you know, since we're only in the beginning of the story wise. And when I actually unlock social events in this game, I don't know if I want to do those offline or at least let you guys see those while I'm streaming, because like those can be entertaining, but at the same time, like I want to get bored just like running around fighting people all day while I'm offline. You know what I'm saying? It gets boring as fuck. What the fuck? Oh, but there is something I like to do. Hold on, let me see if I can do it for this one. No, I can't do it. Hold on. Because there's something I find pretty funny in the fight scenes. Hold on. Let me up the so I forgot I turned down the volume so I could listen to YouTube videos. There we go. Same. No, my interest in the game isn't going away, because I know that I'll eventually be playing the story again while I'm streaming. you know, even though I'm switching between, you know, every day I switch between which game to play, between Scarlet Nexus and this. So my interest in the game isn't going away. It's just that, like, damn, I gotta wait until I gotta wait to continue the story. Shit. Well, okay, let me see if I can show you what I actually like to do when I actually in fights. It's something that I just recently got, I think. All right, there we go. No, ah, shit. I messed up. I have to do it when they fear me. I gotta do it when they fear me. Hold on, let me see if I can get this guy. No, it's too late. He can't. He's not gonna fear me. He's already wanting to fight. He has resolve. All right, try one more time, bro. Let's go. All right, let me see if I can do it in the next fight. We'll do one more fight and see if I can get someone to fear me. Yeah, pretty much this is all I did was go up and down this road, fighting the same 3 sets of groups. All right, cool. He's fearing me. There. You'll either make him tap out, or you'll do some other random action that makes them like forfeit, or they'll like faint, or like go unconscious and be like, I don't want to fight you anymore. It's just like, what the fuck? Why can't I? It's just like some random funny shit that happens, to be honest. Oh shit. I honestly wasn't trying to get into another fight. Oh, I don't have enough to do it. Oh well. I don't have enough to do I didn't have enough EX to do the fear move.
What a waste.
But yeah, I grinded hard for a lot of SP, just to get a lot of extra skills. And not just like skills for fighting, but also skills for like ease of game. Like when I have to tail somebody, or when I have to do other random stuff. It was annoying. It wasn't okay. It wasn't really annoying, but like because I listened to some videos while I did it. Oh shit. All right, well that's enough of that. Wait, you're still alive? Holy shit! All right, try one more time, bro. There we go. All right,
And stay down.
let's actually get to the story. Oh wait, we're here. But I do the same for Scarlet Nexus. I just run around fighting enemies and not continue the story.
You almost got arrested and put on the sex offender list.
There's no way I'd screw things up that bad.
In all seriousness, those bullies got what was coming. I kinda wish you messed them up worse.
Hell yeah.
That way, they'd never bother Koda-san again.
Yeah, but that wouldn't really solve the problem. Not everything
True.
can be settled with a fight.
What?
So basically, he's trying to say violence is not the answer. And to that, I always say. As a matter of fact, I preach that violence is not the answer, but it is a solution. That's all I can say. Violence is not the answer, but it is a solution.
Wow, look who's talking.
But that's where those speakers come into play, isn't it?
Yeah, if everything goes as expected.
Hey, you did everything you could, right?
Here.
So we'll see what tomorrow
Welcome,
has
Sir
in
Yagami
store.
the Wrench. All right, rest up on the couch, right? Okay? This is the oh yeah, decorate. We don't really have any decorations, and we don't really have any little music to listen to yet. Can I go through here? I cannot. I wonder if this guy has any games on. Imagine playing games on a screen on like multiple screens like this. Like the game, like each portion of the game displays on all like a different screens. That would be crazy. Also, you just imagine being a Twitch streamer or a YouTube streamer or a Kick streamer, and like you have one for your game, and then on the bottom left there's your chat. On the bottom right there's your OBS, I guess, and then like in the top middle right you have, or not top middle right, but on the middle right you have like your notifications, and then on the middle screen here, the middle screen there, the left middle screen here, and all the top screen on top, you have porn. Okay, but seriously. Time to go to Stereo High and put an end to the bullying. So I guess we're not gonna be in a. I guess we are actually gonna switch between both towns. Like we're gonna go to Kamurocho and then back to this town or city. Oh, there you go, Stereo High School. Very well, sir. Let's be on our way. Honestly, one day, like I guess a year or two from now, I'll probably come back and play this with Japanese dub and English sub, because I feel like at that point I would have been studying Japanese long enough where I can like understand most of what they're saying without looking at the subtitles. Oh shit, they're already fucking with her.
Yo. So, are you gonna come out to lunch with us or what?
Don't you have any—
Also, I think they're picking on her because they think, or because she thinks she is prettier than her. That's why I think they're picking on her.
anything more to say than that, Coda? Get your ass up. Come on. Matsun's really not in the mood to deal with your shit today.
I'll just eat lunch here, okay?
Huh? You're giving us lip now? I guess you won't be needing this stuff then.
We told you to get your ass up, you little slut. Oh, maybe you started fucking guys on your lunch break now?
You're out here living the dream, aren't you?
Enough! Get your ass up!
What's the fucking holdup, Coda? You should be thanking us for even inviting you to come.
So slow. I can't fucking stand you.
Well, damn. So much for my appetite. You guys are making me sick.
Hey, who the fuck said that?
There you go, the mini speakers.
Making you sick, huh? You guys talking about us?
You see anyone else being assholes? Of course he's talking about you.
Yeah, I've about had it with you punks. This shit's getting old. The fuck?
Ganging up on the same girl day after day make you feel real big?
Unfucking believable that it takes 3 of them to do the job.
Seriously, you guys? You're taking Coda's side here? You know she's just a whore, right?
You okay, Koda-san? Just
Hey,
ignore these losers.
you might actually be
How
prepared
low
for the
can you
consequences.
go? Calling someone a whore isn't gonna win you any point.
Because it depends on the situation. So you might actually, the consequences might be worth the solution of violence. Feel me?
Right. Let's hear it for the picture of purity over here.
What the hell? Hey!
She can dish it, but she can't take it. Hope the boys are watching.
What?
What the fuck, man? If you want to talk shit, say it to my face.
What part of this don't you understand?
Yeah. You know what, guys?
It's true. You guys just need to leave her alone.
He's right. He's totally right. What's your problem with her anyway?
Yeah, Coda didn't do anything wrong, guys.
Exactly. So back off Koda-san already.
Stop acting like little punks. Get the hell out of here.
When you guys going to lunch, go choke on a chopstick.
Oh, how does it feel now?
Just get going, would you?
Yeah. Toss him out.
There you go. I like this.
What in the hell is going on here?
When the bullies finally get bullied.
Fuck this.
That's in your opinion. I feel
Let's
it though.
just go.
You made a good point.
Fuck it.
Yeah, this scene is so good.
Wow. I've never seen those kids band together like that.
They all knew what was going on in there now. It can be hard to speak up even when you know something happening right in front of you is wrong. Not so different from adults, right?
Yagami-san, was everything we just witnessed part of your plan?
It's just psychology. There's this concept called the bystander effect. According to the psychologists, when a person witnesses an incident, there's 3 things that run through their mind if other people are in the vicinity. 1, if no one else acts, it must not be urgent. 2, if no one else acts, I don't have to take action either. And 3, if I take action alone, I'll embarrass myself.
You gotta give it to Japanese games, bro. I mean, because a lot of them will actually try to teach you some shit and will actually have good virtues in them. They're not just for entertainment, not just for here. It's a blaster anime, shoot, or kill, like Call of Duty, the American game. It's like, we're gonna try and teach you some shit, give you some new values, and you're gonna enjoy this shit as well. There is some fighting, some other shit that will entertain you. But at the same time, we're gonna sneak in some education. It's edutainment. That's what I like about the Japanese culture, you know.
The result? Everybody stands there and nobody takes action.
I never learned about the bystander effect.
I just figured if I could get even one person to step up and raise their voice, it would spur the rest of them to push past their inability to act. Penguins are the same way. You ever seen a flock of them hesitating to take a leap into the sea? One takes the first plunge and the others all start following after him.
The first penguin, you say? It's a fascinating term for a display of bravery. I've heard it said that overseas in America, the first penguin is a symbol of respect.
So for Yagami-shi, that would mean your voice was the first penguin in that classroom.
I can't say for certain this resolved your bullying problem, but here's hoping it's at least a good first step.
They're gone. You should be safe from them for a while.
Why don't you offer to eat with her? Join her for lunch. Befriend her. Tears of joy.
What do you say we monitor the situation for now? Might not be wise for adults to intervene just yet.
That makes sense.
I suppose your plan has worked out for the better. But it should be teachers and administrators handling these matters, not detectives.
You know what? I couldn't agree more.
Then I guess I'm on the spectrum too, because that's something
And
I
if
would
you'll
do.
excuse me.
But then again, I probably have a lot of diagnosis that I would be diagnosed with, but I just never go in and get tested about.
You didn't have to rub it in her face.
Because I know personally,
You know
I'm
what
weird
she
as fuck.
thinks? She thinks we're some bums off the street trying to meddle in academic affairs.
Well then, I apologize on her behalf. But Yagami-san, that was some magic you worked there. Hard to admit this at my age, but I learned quite a bit from what you did.
I wouldn't go that far.
Good stuff, Yagami-san.
Naturally. I knew you would deliver.
Huh?
In the law office. Oh man. I forgot to tell them I went to Yokohama.
Sorry, I have to take this. Hey, this is Yagami.
This is Shiosaki. Do you have a minute?
Sure.
Light Yagami.
I have a rather urgent request for you. It concerns a trial we've been involved with.
Listen, Sari-san, I'm a little busy. I don't know if I could take a rush job at the moment. We aren't even in Kamurocho right now. Actually, I'm in Yokohama.
Really? That's interesting.
I'm helping Sugiura out with a case for his new agency. We're on site right now. At Serio High School. Sari-san? You there?
Serio High? Somewhere near Ijincho? Is that the school?
Ijincho? That's how I confirm.
Have you heard of it?
A college-age student teacher from that school went missing about 2 months ago. It was all very sudden.
Huh. I think I heard something about that, actually.
He himself was a Serio High graduate. He'd returned to his alma mater to finish his teaching credential.
Just a sec. How do you know so much about this?
The teacher's name is Hiro Mikoshiba, and his body was discovered a few days ago. They found him in one of Ijincho's abandoned buildings.
Huh?
The body was badly decomposed, but Kanagawa police have just released his identity. Moments ago, in fact.
Moments ago?
This gonna end today?
Thing is, someone else knew Mikoshiba was dead, before the police even confirmed it. A sex offender, Akihiro Ehara. I defended him in court. The day Mikoshiba disappeared, Ehara was arrested at the station for groping. He's also an active duty officer.
So you're saying he committed the murder too?
No.
No.
He just knew about it.
The victim was still alive while Ehara was at the station in Tokyo committing sexual battery. He was caught and arrested on the spot. And he's been in jail for the 2 months since.
So if I have this right, he has an alibi for the murder?
Right. But there's more to it. A few days ago, someone lit flares at the location of Mikoshiba's body. It obviously couldn't have been Ehara, so I suspect that's the real culprit. But whoever that is somehow connected to Ehara.
Yeah. Otherwise, there's no other way he could have known about the body.
This is gonna be a good case.
There's clearly more to Ehara than an officer turned groper. More than likely, he's an accomplice to murder.
Okay. So do we have a motive?
4 years ago, Ehara's only son hung himself in their home. He was a student at Serio High at the time. And the way Ehara sees it, his death was the result of bullying at the hands of his classmate, Mikoshiba.
You mean it's revenge? In that case, could he possibly have hired someone else to kill the guy in his stead?
It's highly likely. As for my request, I'd like to see what you can find out. Mikoshiba's murder is too suspicious. Up until today, I wrote Ehara off as just another train groper. But he got arrested for that on the exact day that Mikoshiba was killed. It can't be a coincidence.
I mean, you couldn't ask for a better alibi than being arrested for a different crime, right? Otherwise, the cops would have pinned him as suspect number 1.
But groping as an alibi? Why go to all that trouble? There had to have been a better way than that. I'm worried. As his attorney, I have to admit there's a chance Ehara planned this, which means I've made a critical oversight. Even worse, I let a misguided court issue a verdict. I can't allow that to stand. I need to reconsider both the harassment and the murder, because I think the truth is these cases are one and the same.
All right. Well, what can I do for you?
Can you see if anyone at Serio High will talk about Mikoshiba? Right now, we need more information. And the first thing we should focus on is how and why he disappeared. That could give us a lead.
This whole time he could have had her on speaker. He after she said, after she started mentioning what was going down in Serio High. Like after he said, right now I'm in, Ichiji Shinose. After he said, after he said I'm in Yokohama, and she mentioned, well, something happened in Stereo High. He could have been like, all right, well, wait. Right now, I'm actually here at Stereo High. We're just dealing with a bullying case. Do you mind if I put you on speaker? I'm here with Tsukumo, Sugiura, and Shiny Shirt, and the chairman, and the chairman of Stereo High. They might want to hear this too. All right, and then they would have all been aware of what's going on. They would have all been like, they're already trying to fight against bullying, and so if the case that they're talking about now, like the guy's son was a victim of bullying, like they might have information on that. Like this would have been so much better if they just did that. Kaito-san, Shiny Shirt is Kaito-san. I forgot his name for a hot second, and but I remembered you call him Shiny Shirt, and so that's the first thing that came to mind. Just if you forget his name, refer to him as Shiny Shirt. And yes, I also agree. Like I do the same shit, to be honest. Like if I'm drunk, I sober up in 5 seconds. Or if I'm high, boom, it's like my high just disappears, and I'm ready for action and all that other. I get what you mean. I don't know why it happens, but it's kind of like a reflex. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why, but it happens and it works, and I take advantage of it when I can. But yeah, every other day, yeah. I'm in the background in case you missed things. Playing with Gravekeeper. All right, fair enough.
So,
thanks for having me in the background.
It does. Consider it an official request, if you would.
Okay, I'm on it. No better feeling than when the jobs line up perfectly.
Yeah, that is a perfect lineup. Like, it's almost as if it was written that way. Oh my good golly gosh. Save complete.
Ijincho, Yokohama. A harbor town where rotting secrets rarely stay uncovered. The deceased was a student teacher who had vanished from a high school Yagami was investigating. Yet the linchpin to this case, a police officer named Ohara, was arrested for a different crime, a train groping that shocked the nation. Upon hearing the verdict, Ohara gave the court an ominous revelation, that the son he had lost was avenged.
Vengeance. Batman's behind it. Oh, there it is. I already know. The culprit is Batman. Batman's vengeance. He is a knight. So Batman killed the person who was the reason why the kid committed self-deletion, and the guy in the courtroom, or the guy who was the son of the guy in the courtroom, and the guy who actually did the groping on the public train. So Batman's behind it. Somebody got vengeance. Batman's vengeance. Batman's the culprit. Batman did it. Yep, there it is. But Batman doesn't kill. Well, there is a version of Batman that does kill. So, you know, that Batman's behind it. I'm Batman.
Before I go all in, can we go over the defendant's profile? That way I'll have something to work with.
Sure. Akihiro Ihara, age 53, senior officer with Tokyo PD, convicted of sexual battery. He'd been stationed in Shinjuku and lived alone in Tokyo. That is, until his arrest.
Lived alone? Unmarried then?
His wife moved to Yokohama without him 7 years ago, when their son Toshiro started at Seiryō High. Toshiro-kun ended up taking his life in his 3rd year. That's 4 years ago, if you're counting.
And the couple never reconciled, huh?
Apparently his wife wanted nothing to do with him from that point on. That's it for personal details.
All right.
As for the charge, Ehara's maintained his innocence. We've had no luck getting him to budge. Mind you, the prosecution has plenty against him. Security camera surveillance, eyewitness footage, even trace evidence gathered on scene.
The same footage the media was plastering on TV?
Yes, although some of it was edited for privacy or length, but it painted a clear enough picture.
Hard to dispute something you can see right in front of you.
True.
And what about when they handed down the verdict? Ehara flew off the handle or something?
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Your Honor, in a warehouse, about 3 days ago, a body turned up in Yokohama. The body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba. 4 years ago, this man took my son from me by driving him to commit suicide.
Yeah, this is
that Mikoshiba had bullied his son.
This game is touching
and
on
to get
some
justice, he even took Seiryō High to court.
dark
However, the court
subjects.
ruled against him, claiming there was no substantial evidence of bullying.
I like it. The chairman mentioned that lawsuit. I'm sure Ehara wasn't thrilled with that verdict.
I still need to dig into the court record of that case to see if there's anything of value.
Sounds like I'm on deck then. I've got someone involved in the case right in front of me.
Who?
The chairman of Seiryō High himself.
Are you talking about me?
We are.
I don't know how you pull these things off, Yagami-san, but let me give you a word of caution.
I'm listening.
Mikoshiba's murder hasn't been made public yet, so please don't go around talking about it, especially at his school. The Kanagawa police will investigate the school soon enough, and if they find out everyone already knows...
They'd show us the door, lock it behind them, and probably charge us with obstruction.
Exactly. Oh, and before I send you Mikoshiba's photo, there's one last thing you should know.
What's that?
Ehara's ruling was the day before yesterday. That means we only have 13 more days to potentially file an appeal.
Damn. Now we have a time restriction too, kind of. That's right. We need to file an appeal in order to show the court our dissatisfaction with the verdict.
If we don't make our move, Ehara will walk out of court with a sex offense charge and a minor slap on the wrist. And once his case is closed, it would take a miracle to get it reopened, even if there had been a critical oversight.
Right.
I'm sorry to give you a time limit instead of a viable solution.
Don't worry. I'll have to make do. For now, let's just keep in touch.
Thanks, and good luck.
Yo, what was that about?
Sorry. Give me one more sec.
Good. They already sent me the picture, or that picture of Hiro Mikoshiba. So, this is the guy that Ehara said would be found dead.
Actually, Kaito-san,
That guy's already
can I
dead.
fill you in later? I need to get some answers from the chairman.
You could have just put that on speaker. You could have just, like, I think it would have been faster if he just put it on a speaker, get everybody involved, because they're already against bullying. You know your whole team is trying to solve bullying, and you know the chairman who is the one who hired you to try to stop bullying at his school is definitely behind stopping bullying. And since the whole this newer case that you just got from Sayuri is the bullying is the root of that case, you probably should have just put the phone on speaker. New info has been added. Oh, let me talk to everybody else first. Excuse me.
Gonna hog the teacher's attention for yourself, huh? Well, I want details later.
There's a lot more voice acting in this game. I like it because I think in the first game, he wouldn't have said that. That it would have just been something that I would have had to read. Let me talk to blonde hair. No, let me talk to redhead. Ginger.
Okay, Yagami-san. Tsukumo and I will do some digging on the bullying front. I mean, no way you could say no to Sari-san, right?
I take it that call was the Genda Law Office? You seem popular as ever, Yagamishi.
Alright, let's talk to the chairman. Well, we can't squeeze between this desk and this chair. We can't squeeze between that. Look at Japan.
May I help you with something, Yagami-san?
You sure can. Only thing is, where to start?
I can't reveal what happened to Mikoshiba. Seriously. But there's no harm in asking general questions about him. Let's see if we're relying about personal theory. Yeah, it's cause I think it's cause like for us, like anxiety can almost kind of relate to like being stressed, not stressed like stressed, but like in a way it's kind of a form of stress, kind of, you feel me? And so like when other people have to deal with that, or when other people are stressed, when other people have to deal with a stressful situation, or when other people have to deal with like anxiety for the first time, or not for the first time, but anxiety when it's something that they're not used to dealing with, or they don't have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, then it's like, oh, you're dealing with anxiety. And for us, it's more like something like that's already a part of our day-to-day, and it's something that's we're already used to. You know what I'm saying? So we're accustomed to it. So it's like, wow, you're dealing with anxiety? Damn, what's that like? You know what I'm saying? Because it's something that we're already used to. Like we already deal with it on a day-to-day basis. It's not something that's new to us, and it becomes the norm for us, you know? And so it becomes the norm so much that it's like, what's that? What's it like to actually deal with that shit? That's crazy. I don't know what it's like. And so that's why I think we can actually see through the smoke when like shit hits the fan, shit goes down. You know? Let's see. I can't reveal what happened to Mikoshiba, but there's no harm in asking questions about it.
Remember how you told me about a student teacher went missing?
Oh,
This is him, right? Hiro Mikoshiba.
How do you have that photo? But yes, that's him.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
I'd like to ask a bit about him in relation to a separate investigation.
What is it you need to know? Did something happen to him?
Yeah, he's dead.
I'm afraid I can't give you any details. This request comes from a very close colleague. I'm sure you understand. It's a matter of detective-client privilege. I know that isn't much.
I've never heard of detective-client privilege. Is that actually a thing? And besides, your client is a law agency, I guess. So I guess it's technically a client. But still, I've never heard of detective-client privilege.
Consolation. But if it's any comfort, I would never disclose anything about your case either.
But don't you see? Mikoshiba-kun was officially reported missing. Please, can you tell me something?
Yeah, he's dead.
I promise. I'll tell you everything I can when I can. But for now, let me ask the questions.
Very well. Go ahead.
I'll start with the basics. Mikoshiba-kun was a graduate here, correct? And that's why he came back to train as a teacher?
That's correct.
How long was he supposed to be here?
3 weeks, originally. He'd nearly finished his time with us. But one day he simply stopped coming. It was as if all was well, then suddenly he was gone. Or at least that's how I'd heard it.
Were you two not that close?
No. We'd had barely exchanged a word since he arrived.
That sounds pretty standard for a school chairman. He wouldn't personally deal with any temp staff. I wonder if this chairman has ever heard of any rumors that Mikoshiba was bullying any of the students or participating in bullying any of the students.
Wasn't there a pretty dark rumor about Mikoshiba-kun 4 years back? Something about how he drove a student to suicide?
You mean what was dredged up online? Yes, I'm aware of it. However, in the subsequent lawsuit, that rumor was put to rest. The court found no evidence of bullying.
But you had your doubts, didn't you? So you called on us to take a deeper look.
Well, yes. But let's not get confused. The tragedy from 4 years ago does weigh on us. But we've washed our hands of the matter.
Well, you say that, yet I can't help circling back to the same question. Why would the head of a school hire detectives to monitor his students in secret? Potentially even out of pocket.
Well, for one thing, it would reflect poorly on our institution were I to openly suspect our students. Then there's the issue of bullying being recorded and shared online. You know what kind of firestorm that can cause. I should mention, I'm the one who takes the fall for it. My own privacy be damned. So of course I would opt for secrecy.
That's fair. But what that still doesn't answer is why this is happening now.
I'm not sure I follow.
Something must have pushed the chairman towards taking action against the bullying now, of all time. So what pushed the chairman towards taking action against the bullying now? Let's see. Shinjuku Station security footage. No, I'm pretty sure it would not be the guy who ended up being a pervert. Video recorded, let's see, eyewitness smartphone footage. Trace element inspection report. Report of the trace element inspection taken from Akihiro Ihara's hands immediately after his arrest. The trace fibers detected on him matched the fibers of the victim's underwear. Okay, so that's not it. Wait, that's all I have? Those are the only three things I can... Alright, let's... Maybe eyewitness smartphone footage.
Could this be what riled you up?
Because that is a parent.
But this is...
This is footage of Akihiro Ihara 2 months ago. Captured up in Tokyo. The man was an active duty police officer, so of course it made the rounds in the media. But you already knew all that. After all, he's the one who sued your school on account of what his son endured here. Bullying that led to suicide.
Well, that's undeniable.
Okay, so I put
now that he's in the spotlight, any more problems at Serio would lead people to start connecting the dots. The police would dig up that suicide in no time, regardless of whatever the court had ruled. They might even reach the conclusion you had covered the whole thing up. I get the feeling that's why we're really here, to prevent another mess on your hands.
Oh, I see now. Our job's to sniff out any bullying, then you sweep it under the rug.
That's simply not true. At least, that wasn't my intention.
You sure about that? The thought never even crossed your mind?
Perhaps it did. The scenario you described was painfully accurate. Every time I saw Ihara-san on TV, I'd grow sick with worry that it could all boil over on us here at any moment.
I can assure you, Chairman, I'm not here to cause any trouble. I only want to learn about Mikoshiba-kun.
In that case, you should speak with Sawa-sensei. She was his teaching mentor.
Her? Great. Just my luck.
See? I told you we should have stayed on her good side.
How was I supposed to know?
So, would you like me to call her back here?
No, thanks. I should go see her myself. Do a bit of smoothing over.
In that case, you may want to go downstairs and see if she's in the faculty room. She should still be on lunch.
Perfect. I've got another chance to shoot my shot.
Sorry, Kaito-san, but I'm fielding this one alone. Tsukumo, you guys can clear out too.
What? You're benching all of us? Just like that?
I don't understand the meaning of this, Yagamishi.
If I had time to explain, I would. Just trust me on this for now.
All right, Okuda-san, the faculty room is one floor below his office. So basically, we go one floor down. So I guess we're going to be spending a lot of time in a high school. Okay, Japan, I know the age of consent is 16, but like we don't need to like have a whole game centered around being in high school. But then again, I also don't know when people in Japan, what age they actually graduate from high school. Like, all I know is that here in America, we had to be 18 or 17 or 18 before we graduated. But still, like, I don't like being in high school. I don't like that we have to spend so much time in a high school. And that it's like when the high school kids was killed. And high school bullies.
I'm sorry. Did you
bring
need
back
something,
bad
sir?
memories?
Oh, is Sawa-sensei here?
She should be back shortly. May I ask who's
I
waiting
didn't
for
like
her?
high school. I'll
Well,
say that.
No one's special, really. I just need to have a quick word with her is all. Maybe you could tell me where her desk is?
It's right over there. The one with all the English books.
Thank you.
Right here, but can I talk to everybody else? If this guy looks like he's apologizing for something. What did you do, bro? She's scolding him. She's definitely scolding him. What did you do, bro? What did you do? You're working on something. You're keeping an eye on me. Yeah, you are. Look at you. I don't like that. That's creepy. Stop that. Now, what are you doing? You're focused on your... No, you're not focused on your work. You're looking at me too. I see you. Yeah, I see your head turning. Keeping an eye on me until I get too far out your vision. I see. Huh. What are they doing back there? She looks like she's kind of being scolded too. Or they're having a conversation at least. But he's like teaching her something? Because he looks so confident and she looks like, okay, yes, I understand. Yes, I understand. What's that guy doing in the far back? I see you. I see you over there. You look here like you're a girl. You look you're actually focused on your work. Only one in this entire place focused on their work. Alright, let's do this. So, this is Sawa-sensei's desk. Mikoshiba was under Sawa-sensei's supervision. Can anything here give me clues about him? From 4 years ago? Good question. But she might actually have something.
Suspicious.
Oh, so Sawa-sensei was a student here too, huh? Photos of students, but their uniforms aren't from Sergio. Wait, could this be Sawa-sensei herself? So, this is Sawa-sensei in her high school days. Maybe this helps her more, helps make her more relatable to the students. Who's behind the picture though? Yeah, who's that other person? There's another, it's gotta be him. It's what's his name? The guy who died, Mikoshiba. There's another photo on the back. Does that kid go here too? Doesn't it look like he has the same uniform? So I'm sure not. I'm sure he doesn't. I'd like to check it out, but I can't be seen doing that. Yeah, we can't take the photo out the frame. Can't be seen doing that.
What the?
Hello, world. Look at all the English books she has. I guess she knows what subject she teaches. I guess I know what subject she teaches. She teaches English. So I wonder if she can speak it. I wonder how fluent she is.
Hey.
Attendance book for class 2-2. That's right. She's their homeroom teacher.
What the?
I can't go messing around with her laptop with all the teachers looking. Yeah, we are being watched by especially this guy, the guy over here behind this tissue paper box. You can kind of see his head right there. We're being watched by him. And this guy over here too. Definitely being watched by this guy over here. Oh, investigation complete. Okay. We got 1,000 SP. Yo, we get a lot. We get rewarded a lot more SP for this game for shit.
What are you doing here?
Hi.
I thought you'd have gone by now.
It's me again.
Yes, well, I need to ask you a couple things.
Hello.
Such as?
Oh.
Such as how close you were to Hiro Mikoshiba.
What?
Uh-oh. We're drawing attention.
I heard from Chairman Okuda you were mentoring him as a teacher. I believe this was 2 months ago?
Why do you, of all people, want to know?
Did you notice anything unusual before he disappeared? Any sign of trouble he might have had?
I can't say for sure. He just stopped showing up one day. Really, that's all I know.
Is that really all you can tell me? Nothing jogging the memory?
I said that's all.
Interrogating someone with with nothing to go on isn't very effective. Maybe I should come at this a different way.
You know what, let's start over. Why don't we talk about him as a student? You were already a teacher here by then, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Back when a student here committed suicide, there were rumors online about how it could have been caused by bullying, and Mikoshiba-kun's name came up as one of the potential bullies.
Yes, but those were just rumors.
So he wasn't involved in any teasing?
I teach English, and that's what I was focused on. So as far as I knew, Miko.
So not only is this chick that's sitting sitting in the desk next to her, like, also listening in. Yeah, this gym guy, this gym coach that wasn't there before, who's also listening in, and like, oh yeah, we have everybody's attention. Oh wait, we're over here. Okay, it's not the desk next to her. It's the. Oh, wait. I thought this was her desk. Whose chair is she sitting in? Whatever. I'm saying that, you know, they fucked up. The studio fucked up on that one because this desk in the middle is supposed to be her desk, and her chair is right here. So whose chair is she sitting in?
Shiba-kun was a good student with solid grades back then.
I noticed that shit. I noticed
During his
details,
time in
Japan.
training, I was under the impression he got along with the students just fine.
He's not the type to bully them?
Yes, I am seeing everything.
I would say no.
Then why would those rumors exist in the first place?
You're asking the wrong person.
Something weird's going on. This isn't consistent with her reaction to Koda-san getting bullied.
4 years ago, the court determined this school was not responsible for a bullying-related suicide.
You mean Ahara-san's lawsuit? The father of the student who died and an officer in Tokyo? He was arrested the other day. Well, I'm sure you've seen the news.
Yes, but what of it? What exactly is the point you're trying to make here?
Yo, she's paying attention. Yo, she's really
still
nosy.
Thinks his son killed himself because of Mikoshiba-kun.
Let me ask you something, Yagami-san.
By all means.
What are you trying to accomplish? Didn't you finish this whole business with the chairman? If that wasn't enough, you got security called on you. You clearly have zero regard for anyone here. You should have had the sense to leave long before now.
Believe me, once I learn what I need about Mikoshiba-kun, I'm gone.
In that case, you've already got everything you need from me.
One last question. You and the chairman both mentioned how Mikoshiba-kun got along with the students here. Anyone in particular that he was close to?
The kids in the basketball club? Mikoshiba-kun was in that club back when he was a student. Apparently, he was showing up to their practices.
The basketball club? That includes the gang from before, right?
Yes. They all spent quite a bit of time with him.
Then again, they keep popping up for some reason. So they learned how to bully from Mikoshiba-kun, huh?
All right. With that, I'll get out of your hair. Appreciate your time, Matt. Sawa-sensei.
Just a minute!
Kaito-san, you there? Tell me you're still on campus.
Why? You suddenly decide you need me after all?
Man, don't be like that.
You enjoy playing teacher's pet with Sawa-sensei?
Was he
You
watching
mean,
us?
did I enjoy getting eviscerated by her? She hates my guts at this point. That aside, I did get some interesting intel. And that's where you come in.
Huh? What for?
I want to find those bullies in the basketball club. Think you can fly the pigeon for me?
So I do have a purpose. Ain't that something? All right then, it's drone time.
I do like
Thanks.
how Kaito's more
I'll start
involved in this
scoping out
game.
the gymnasium.
Or at least he seems more involved at this point. I like it. Kaito's cool. I mean, Mr. Shiny Shirt is one of is my second favorite character. Yo, this school looks way more badass than my high school. Like, I didn't like high school at all, but like, whoa, what? Hold on. They have a shop here, and they also have, this is where they get their lunch, their meals. This is where they line up and get their daily lunch, but they can also get extra meals and pay for them from here. Like, yeah, I hated high school, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't a great experience for me. But this high school, I wouldn't mind going to it. It seems kind of cool. High school is horror for you too? Yeah. I get that. People going to gym and having to deal with someone, or going to the gym and playing dodgeball while you're innocently playing dodgeball, someone decides to beam the ball straight at your head. And when you get hit and, you know, technically knocked out, yeah, the gym teacher doesn't say shit. You just get, you know, you're out of the game. But when the ball goes astray and you pick it up and you decide to beam the person in the head who beamed you in the head, and they start chasing you, then the gym teacher wants to step in. Okay. Not giving you flashbacks. I'm sorry. Oops. No, don't skip. That girl. Isn't she? Yeah, Kato or Kato or some shit? Kato-san? Yeah, oh, Koda. Yeah, that's Koda-san. She was in the basketball club too. Maybe she knows about Mikushiba. All right, let's go talk to her about Mikushiba. Yo, they got they have two. This gym is 2 full courts. Because a full court is like just that to that, right? Just one goal to the other. Or maybe that one goal to the other is like a half court of the NBA size. They had 2 half courts, which make it like, it's a big ass gym. We'll just say that. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe going to a Japanese high school would have been fun. Or maybe that's why I kind of want to go to a Japanese university, go to college in Japan to learn Japanese. Like the only subject I'd be studying is Japanese.
You're Koda-san from class 2 too, right? Basketball too?
Yeah?
You have a second? I have some questions about a student teacher who taught classes here named Mikushiba. Ow!
Okay, who's asking me
to talk? That posse of little shitheads just went strutting into the gym with some bats.
Kaito-san, can you at least try to warn me a little sooner next time?
Why? You worried?
Hey! Why are you still here, asshole? Who the hell are you anyway?
Talking pretty big for taking a cheap shot while my back was turned.
I'm sorry, am I disrupting your chance to pick on Koda-san? Is that why you're mad that I'm still here?
You had it coming, shady old fuck.
Coda! Hey, you been spilling anything to this guy?
I didn't say anything.
I'll fill you in. I was asking her about Miko Shiba, a student teacher who disappeared from school not too long ago. You guys know him, right? The basketball club would.
Don't bother trying to talk to us like we're your fucking friends, asshole.
I wanna bash your fucking skull in. You'll die before I tell you shit.
You wiped the floor with us yesterday. Only fair for you to take a handicap.
Yo, I would just love it if, I know I keep pausing it and I'm not sorry, but I would just love it if Yagami was like, oh really, you don't know shit? Well, guess what? Mokashiba's dead, and the person who killed him is going after all the bullies who forced his son, or who forced someone's son to commit suicide, to force someone's son to commit self-deletion. Yeah, and seeing as you bullies here were fond of Mokashiba, I'd keep my my wits about myself if I was you. I'd be wary if I was you. I would just love to say that shit, just to put the fear in them.
I don't mind at all. Sure, all good. But it's still gonna be pretty one-sided.
You're so full of shit. I'm gonna kick your ass!
All right, let's go. Time to kick some ass again. When to use Snake. Yeah, didn't we already go through this? Snake style focuses on swift flowing strikes, blah, blah, blah. Parry, yep. Press shift with the right before, yep. To land a deflect, you move. Grab an enemy with E, then press E again while holding press. Yep. I'm pretty sure we went through this already. I'm pretty sure this is like the second time they pop this menu up. When to use Snake. Like the first time we came across these high school students, that happened. Damn, I wanted to do the wall execution instead. That was easy.
You've got a lot of guts for your age, kid. But come on, you really need a better outlet for all that aggression.
Let me go!
Just what on earth is going on in here?
Just kicking some bully's ass. Don't worry about it.
Let's roll out.
I'm gonna do you a favor here and leave out the part about the bats.
Huh? Are you even listening?
Yes, ma'am. We were just horsing around a bit. Right?
Just horsing around is right.
Yeah, I was just busy kicking their ass like they deserve.
You really are unbelievable. Why are you attacking defenseless students on their school property?
Defenseless?
How many times must I tell you to leave our school alone?
Bitch!
For what it's worth, the chairman asked me to be here.
Oh, good. Let's drag him into this. How should our chairman explain you to the mob of irate parents that will be at his door any second now? Don't worry, there's a very good reason we hired these ragtag detectives to spy on and beat up your kids.
Hell yeah, there is.
Not the words I'd use.
If I hear anything else about you, anything, I'm going straight to the press. I'm under no obligation to cover for anyone.
Okay, you might want to tell her the full story like right now, because she might actually be useful. The reason you're there, the reason you have had to deal with the bullies, the reason while you ask her questions about Mokushiba, you might want to tell her. I hate that's one thing about like Japanese stories I don't like. They're, when it's obvious that you should tell somebody the full story or you should tell somebody the whole thing, they don't do it. And it's like, oh my god, that's so fucking annoying.
Oh, and your attire is atrocious. When you show up at a school, at least try to look the part.
But you're getting
now
lectured by a teacher. And you're an adult getting lectured by a teacher, bro. Come on.
You hear all that, Kaito-san? I have a funny feeling I'm not wanted here. Can I talk to the chairman real quick?
I'm afraid Sawa-sensei's made her point clear. Perhaps it's best you take your leave. After all, you've satisfied the bulk of my request.
Wait. Okay, how about this? You can hire me on as a teacher. That way, I can stay on campus no problem, right?
But you can't teach without a license. You don't happen to have one, do you?
You have a lawyer's license?
No, but I do have a lawyer's badge. How's that for certification?
You're a lawyer? Well, that certainly is a respectable position, but it's not exactly a license to educate.
Can't we work something out?
I'm afraid something isn't specific enough. Although, there is always the off chance that you can serve as an outside consultant. A guidance counselor, perhaps.
Oh, yeah. Like a club advisor. Do you happen to have a kung fu club? I've got a few tricks I could show some kids.
Yes, I think cultivating creativity is important.
And on that note, I believe each club already has
we don't
an
do that
advisor
here.
assigned.
That's unfortunate.
Me again.
Obviously, I don't know about Australia, but we don't do that here in America.
No use sitting around on our asses, right? Why don't you meet us back here and we'll go?
I can't. Not until I find something for Sari-san.
Suit yourself. Don't work too hard now.
I need the time to ask about Mikoshiba. I have to find a way to stay on this campus. Maybe they got some staff positions that need filling. I think I saw a reception desk near the high school, or near the school entrance. That's the reception desk. And there's a custodian. Should I just ask him point blank if they have any openings?
Huh?
That's one busy bulletin board. Did I find some help wanted ads on the school there? Yeah, sure, let's check the bulletin board. I mean, I'd rather not be a custodian, to be honest. But I do treat custodians with respect.
Stop right there!
Hi.
I knew it! Suspicion confirmed.
What the fuck?
Can I help you?
Can
Actually, you already have.
I
didn't think you'd be foolish enough to show your face around here again.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
shit.
but do I... Oh.
Yes, the chick from when we got caught. With the camera. This is the girl who caught me yesterday. Damn it, why her? Why now?
They always say perpetrators return to the scene of the crime. And you just proved the old adage true, Monsieur Voyeur.
No way she saw my face yesterday. Plus, we got the camera back. Okay, take a breath. I should be safe.
Monsieur Voyeur? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your pervy little upskirt scheme. Seriously, hiding a camera under the stairs? And at your age? Shame on you, sir.
Yeah, you lost me. Now, if you don't mind, I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Also, if he was trying to get upskirts, he wouldn't put the camera at the end of the, you know what I'm saying, going down the stairs, on the wall at the end of going down the stairs. He put it on like one of the steps. or like on the stairwell wall itself. So your whole conspiracy is a moot point. Don't skip.
No, you don't! I have irrefutable proof of your crime. Why, the very shoes on your feet! You're wearing the exact same sneakers as the pervert from yesterday, and don't think they'll carry you to safety today.
Okay, what is happening here? Sorry, but your evidence is my shoes? Everybody here's got shoes, young lady. In fact, I'm probably not the only person with this exact pair.
Your shoe style is merely the icing on the cake. You see, before the pervert arrived yesterday, I had covered the floor around the camera with a clear polymer that shines under black light.
Oh my god.
Huh?
It's an oil-based substance, so it lasts a few days. Your soles are stained with it as we speak. Which means you came bumbling back to the scene of the crime.
Oh my god.
While wearing the very evidence of your misdeeds.
Ew. She's a great lawyer, or she's a great detective herself. Yo, we should hire her. She's good. What the? Am I seriously getting busted here by some high school girl?
Lamenting your misfortune already? That's what you get for crossing the Mystery Research Club of Serio High.
Mystery Research Club?
Mystery Research?
Now, if you'll follow me to the faculty room, monsieur.
Oh, wait, just...
Monsieur?
Hold on, okay?
I think you mean... If she's not bluffing, this could turn out really bad. What do I do? Refute her claim, flee, or use EX surrender. Refute her claim. No, because she's got so much evidence on it, especially like the whole fluorescent thing, that the evidence on her shoes or whatever. We can't just run away. But I don't want to use EX surrender, because for all I know, EX is like the gauge that we use when we're fighting. So I don't want to, like, you know, put her in a headlock or something like that. But I don't know what else to go with. Should I flee or refute her claim? Let's see. Any, meeny, miny, mo, catch the tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Any, meeny, miny, mo. My mom said to pick the very best one, and you are not it. Alright, refute her claim.
There's no way I'd have noticed an invisible substance on my shoes. I'll give you that much. But even if I did step in some mystery goop, does that really prove what you're saying? With so many people on campus, any number of them could have walked over that spot.
Ooh, that's a good point.
No, only the perpetrator stepped in the coating. I know this because I was there watching your fiasco. And of course, I had the PE teacher who was with me agree to serve as witness.
She was too ready for this.
Why don't you just give it up already?
I've already got so much writing on this. Flee or use EX surrender. Shit, refuting her claim failed. We can flee, but now she really knows our face and what we're wearing. Now we're really, you know what I'm saying? She can identify us easily. Maybe we'll go with EX surrender. But I don't want to like put her in a headlock or anything, because it's an EX action, and from what I'm used to, EX actions are like fighting or grappling. But EX surrender, maybe it'll work. Let's use it. Wait, this is the perfect time to use my new... Hang on, what am I thinking? There's gotta be another way. Okay, we can't use EX surrender. Flee! Run away! Diganayo! Why ruminate when I can just run?
There's no escape, sir. I have even more proof of your crimes.
What?
The camera may be gone, but fortunately, I snapped a photo of it before it got taken away. With that, I determined everything there is to know about your camera down to the store where you bought it.
Holy
Turns out
shit.
it's an online exclusive, customized to capture high-resolution footage with an inconspicuous design. Were I to supply this information to the police, they would track down the owner soon enough.
Yeah, but we're not the ones who bought it. Tsukumo is the one who bought it. So the police wouldn't be able to catch us. The police would be like, yeah, we can see the receipts and everything, but and everybody who bought it from the store, but this guy is not connected to that. So there goes that.
After all, the shop would have no choice but to cooperate with the police investigation.
Tsukumo likely covered his tracks well enough, but I still can't have the police involved.
Do I need to spell it out any further? You, monsieur, are ensnared. Therefore, I think it would be wise to do what I say.
Run away. She's right. It might actually be best not to run for now. Oh shit. All right, so all three options available were wrong. We're gonna negotiate. The fourth option that just appeared.
Let's say we have a chat.
A chat?
Yeah. Now, I can't give out any details, but having the cops on me would be extremely problematic. So, I'd like to resolve this as amicably as possible. Think we can come to terms here?
I will agree to one thing only. Hearing the unadulterated truth. And make no mistake, I will not be misled by diversion, threats, bribes, sob stories. Nothing of the sort.
You might want to tell her. Again, this is another great opportunity for you to tell her all of the details. Like, even the stuff you say that you can't tell. Like, tell her. She's obviously proven to be a valuable asset. She might be able to help you in this case. Even if she's like some random high school girl, she's obviously good at this detective work. You know what I'm saying? She cornered you, so she might be useful. And you would have eyes and ears on the high school ground, telling you anything that your cameras might have missed. That would be so fucking good. Great. The one thing she wants is the one thing I can't give her. I have to find a way to negotiate there. Negotiate here. I just need her to lose the camera footage. Is there anything I could use as leverage? Wait, what?
Hold it right there!
Oop.
If you run away, my evidence goes straight to the police!
Alright, well. I can't have the police find out, but I can't spill the whole truth to her either. Maybe if I make careful enough observations, I'll find some way out of this. Oh, use observation mode. Okay, right.
Hey, look at me. Do I really look like a pervert who'd sneak into a school for dirty pictures?
Well, no, actually. Not at first glance.
What do you mean at first glance?
Right?
At first
So
glance. Come on
drop
now.
the Monsieur Voyeur.
But I would be an utter failure as a mystery connoisseur to fall for such elementary misdirection.
What?
No matter where or when the story is told, the perpetrators in mysteries are often those who draw the least suspicion. This trope carries over into the real world as well, so the fact that you don't look like a criminal proves nothing.
Really?
Yo.
If you think you can fool this mystery fiend, you'd better think again.
Yo, she's good. She is good. Yeah, you just hire her. Yes, Yagami just has to hire her, bro. She's good. A mystery fan, huh? Guess I shouldn't underestimate her. Bro, you just figured that out? Come on. Although this does mean I can reason with her. Come to think of it, I think I saw her putting something up on the bulletin board. A thorough investigation or observation of the area might give me a hint in the negotiation.
What the?
Esports? That's esports?
Suspicious.
Yo, I love esports because like League of Legends and shit. Oh wait, that's not what we're actually focusing on. Esports. Do I recognize any of these characters? No. No, I didn't. Oh, no, that one, this one right here is, wait. It's not, is it Go? That one's Ma. No, that's almost Ma. That one's 2. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway. The Stereo High Mystery Research Club. Is this their club flyer? Oh, we're gonna be the instructor for the club. Because if you wanna have a club, from what I know from anime, if you wanna have a club, you need like one teacher or whatever that'll be like the head of the club, and then you need like at least 3 to 4 members. So maybe we'll be like the advisor for the club advisor. So is this what my Inquisitor was posting here? What's it say? Outside counselor wanted. Hey! There it is, baby. See? The MRC is in jeopardy. Our advisor is leaving Seria. We've been informed the faculty's too busy to run an additional club. We need an outside counselor. If you know any detectives or mystery writers, please share their contact info with us ASAP. Kyoko Amasawa, Mystery Research Club President. Yes, that's us. We are going to be the advisor for the Mystery Research Club. I knew it! Next minute you gotta fly drones. Oh my god, I hope not. Please let there be no drones in this game. Club President Kyoko Amasawa. That must be her name. Seeking outside sponsor ASAP. Oh, this isn't soliciting club. This isn't soliciting club members. The MRC is in jeopardy. Our advisor is leaving the school soon. We've been found with that. Yep, same thing I just read. Some outside assistance, huh? Looks like my detective skills are about to pay off. As a matter of fact, this is exactly the angle I need. How convenient. It's almost as if it was a written script.
You're Kyoko Amasawa-san, right? President of the Mystery Research Club?
So what if I am?
I saw your flyer. Sounds like your club's in a tough spot.
You're not wrong. Our current advisor got married and quit teaching, and we can't find anyone else to take her spot. On top of that, the chairman's been reluctant to bring in anyone from outside.
It's in the script.
So the MRC
Don't tell anybody.
Straits. But your arrival marks our revival. Should I turn you in as a voyeur, it would make a fine feather in my cap. It would also prove the value of the MRC, so the chairman would have no choice but to solicit an advisor for us.
But I could also be your advisor.
Well, that all sounds fine on paper, but the real-life logistics may not play out that way. You'll need a competent professional in your area of interest, but you think they have time for volunteer work?
When you put it that way, it does seem like a long shot.
Right? So here's my proposition.
How about I become your club advisor? Or how about I offer the club some funds? No, how about I become your club advisor?
How about you make me your advisor?
You? Advise the MRC?
Why not? A Kamurocho-based detective not good enough?
You're a detective?
Oh yeah. I'm Takayuki Yagami from the Yagami Detective Agency.
Why do you think I was pointing the cameras around?
I was asked to come investigate your school. That's about all I can let slip.
So then, the hidden camera was for your investigation?
Yeah, and you fucked it up.
I'll let you deduce that yourself. Client confidentiality and all that. But I will say one thing. I'm here to stop shady business, not start it.
If he wasn't shooting up skirts, then what was he trying to see? Rather, who was he trying to see? Who put him up to it? Our staff? Ugh, so many variables.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Listen,
this game's gonna be good.
Interrupt, but hello. As I was trying to say, becoming your advisor could work out well for both of us. I'm not done here by a long shot, but one of your teachers is bent on seeing me gone.
Really? Who?
Sawa-sensei. She thinks I have no business being here, and frankly, it's been hard to prove her wrong. But if I were to advise your club, it'd be all the reason I need to stay on campus. So what do you think? It's a win-win situation, wouldn't you say? Oh, and if it's experience you want, believe me, I've been around the block when it comes to mysteries.
Also, I didn't know schools could hire outside advisors or outside counselors. But also, my high school didn't have clubs that needed teachers for advisors. So, yeah, there's that too. I mean, shit. In high school, my band teacher got all the kids in class to call me racial slurs in a way. Well, this high school was in Mississippi. So there's that. They called me baboon. I was one of 2 black students in that band class. Fuck high school.
I believe I understand.
You want Judgment 5?
The purpose you stated for being here does fit the circumstances better than my original theory. But I will not be persuaded so easily. So, I propose a test.
I'm not worried about it.
Test?
I wasn't raised to recognize. My parents didn't raise me to recognize, racism. And so when I was in high school, yes, my band teacher got my entire class to call me that nickname, but I didn't realize it was actually, kind of racist. My band teacher was this old white lady, so I didn't realize it was like a racist thing. So I didn't tell my parents. I didn't feel any negativity towards it until I actually started hanging around more black people, and they were like, and I learned racism from them. And I learned what dealing with racism was like from them. And then I feel like, that's when I figured out, oh shit, when I was in band class the entire time in high school. Yeah.
Right this way, please.
What? Hey!
Well, that was Mississippi. I got in trouble for dating a white girl. So that was just Mississippi back then, yeah. Maybe I'll do some storytime videos about it on my YouTube channel.
Huh? Who's this, sis?
This is Yagami-san, our new advisor candidate. However, I intend to test him first. See if he's legitimate.
Fine by me. I'm Kento Amasawa, Kyoko's younger brother.
Where's the other
Also the MRC's
members?
bodyguard. And your sister's as nosy as mine. You've got to step up your game to keep her safe.
All right, but how are your fighting skills, Mr. Bodyguard? I probably can teach you a couple lessons too. You want to go a couple rounds? You know what I'm saying? Want me to whoop your ass a little bit? Teach you some lessons? You would hate to think you could only date white dudes. It makes you think of a forced diet of oats. Forced diet of oats. Yeah. Well, no. To clarify, like my parents didn't care that I was dating a white girl. It was the white girl's friends that picked a fight with me. That tried to pick a fight with me. And her parents. And yeah. There's a lot to that story.
Please have a seat, Yagami-san.
And apparently, like when I was younger than high school, my parents had a friend that came over, was apparently a white lady, and I was so, according to her, I was so happy to see her and so friendly towards her that I was just so glad because it was a white person that came to visit. And my mom had to correct her, like, no, he's just like that with everyone. You know what I'm saying? I was just friendly towards this was before I became an introvert, and before this is when I was more social as a little kid and more accepting of people. But the lady was like, "Oh, he must love white people because he's so nice to me, he's so kind." And my parents were like, "No, that's just how he is."
After you.
Oh, how kind of you. So, Amasawa-san, back to the topic at hand here.
Ask about the Mystery Research Club or ask about the test? Ask about the Mystery Research Club, the MRC. No, we probably should ask about the test, but I do want to know about the MRC.
Could you tell me what the Mystery Research Club actually does? It seems like the advisor ought to know that.
So, I founded the Mystery Research Club last year. Primarily, we function as a book club, critiquing mystery novels from many different cultures and eras. But when the opportunity is ripe, we also engage in more involved activities. And by that, I mean solving the mysteries around us.
Oh, you mean go sleuthing, like on a case. So that's what you were up to. I've got to say, as a potential advisor, I'm not exactly psyched to hear you go around looking for trouble.
Oh, don't get me wrong. We don't do this for kicks, and I'm not a fan of danger. If we could all be armchair detectives,
yeah, that's pretty much what my mom had to deal with.
Surely that would be ideal.
Yeah, don't I know it.
Unfortunately, that is rarely, if ever, possible. Say our investigatory senses were to draw us toward a mystery that escapes even the school and the police. Why, letting such a case slip away would be anathema to our club's founding principles.
While I do admire your passion, why put yourself at risk? You'd be safer handing it off to the authorities.
Then shouldn't we hand you off to the authorities?
Well, no, let's not be hasty.
Let's not be hasty.
I take it you see my point then. Some cases aren't so cut and dry.
You make some valid points.
Yo, she's a good detective in the making. Like, you might want to hire her for this case, for at least this case that you're on that revolves around this high school, Yagami. You might want to involve her. You might want to hire her for that shit. For real though. Ask about the test.
So, getting back to this test of yours.
Yes. So, based on what you've told me, I'm inclined to drop your charges altogether. A detective setting up cameras is believable. That being said, I'd also be a fool to take you at your word. If this is a ruse, I'd be unleashing a pervert on the school.
You would.
Well, the caution is admirable.
Then you shouldn't mind if I test both your skills as a detective and your character as a person. And once that's over, the club will reach a decision. We'll either accept you as our mentor, or turn you in as a deviant.
I get the picture. So what does this test entail?
Actually, we've been dealing with a rather risky case as of late, so your job is to resolve it.
How risky are we talking?
Ask about the risky case. Top Scotty Gaming. Yo, it's been a while since I seen you here. How you doing, man? Stream's going good. Chilling. Playing a game with a good story. I highly enjoy it. And yeah, how you been?
Well, it's about as risky as it is risque. Yagami-san, have you ever heard of a sugar baby?
Huh? You mean a younger girl getting paid to date an older guy?
You know it. Now our current case involves one such sugar baby. It seems that one of our dance club girls has gone on a reputation for dating older men.
The Walking Dead series.
Unfortunately, I've yet to pin down exactly who this is.
All you know is she's in dance club? Well, I understand why you'd want to know more, but what about this warrants investigation? Is she in danger?
The issue at hand is that she may be doing more than dating, and it's putting her safety at risk. Well, we found this out online, so we're admittedly speculating a bit here. But apparently this girl's pretty infamous for what they call her vanishing act.
Just like disappearing?
Care to elaborate?
She strings the mark along, going on a few dates for an agreed-upon sum, but then she goes in for the kill. She gets a large upfront payment for promising to seal the deal, and then, poof, gone with the wind.
Okay, I can see how that might make her enemies, but that's on the guy, isn't it? I mean, he's paying to date an underage girl, and he thinks he has the right to complain?
You're not wrong. Problem is, her latest mark, a violent, foul-mouthed thug, isn't so self-aware.
First off, paying to date an underage girl should be a good reason to find this guy and turn him into the cops. Like, what the fuck? Paying to go out on dates with an underage girl. Yeah, nah. Like, put this guy behind bars.
I believe rape and murder were his choicest threats.
Holy shit!
So yeah, we can't just write this one off.
Oh, yeah. That's a concern.
Mm-hmm. And now he has his gang roaming the streets, searching high and low for the girl who conned him. I'd say that establishes the risk clearly enough. As soon as we found out, we've been trying to find the sugar baby and warn her ASAP.
Yeah, I get it now. If we don't act, she could be in very real danger.
I think we're finally seeing eye to eye, Yagami-san. After all, the truly artful detective can solve incidents before they even occur.
That's not quite how it works, but sure.
Alright, begin the test. First off, for them to be covering this mystery club, this high school mystery club, to be covering a case like this, that's kind of, they should have been, asked for help.
In any case, now that the situation's clear, I'd like to get on with the test. Just tell me where to start, and I'll be there.
It is said that the great Sherlock Holmes was able to freely change his appearance into that of a total stranger. From helpless old woman to shifty-eyed vagrant, he deceived the masses and never lost a lead, all thanks to a good disguise.
So, you want me to go undercover?
Yep, any detective worth their salt should have no trouble with that. You're going to infiltrate the dance club as an advisor and return with a lead on the sugar baby. That is your test.
Okay, but this also isn't a book.
You want me to teach a dance club?
If it's required, then yes. I want you to win their hearts in ways I myself could not. Those girls are a close-knit group. They'd never trade gossip with someone like me. However, if a cool new stranger gained their trust, that's you, they might be more willing to talk.
But how am I supposed to be a convincing advisor if I've never danced once in my life?
Right?
That's okay. It's rare for their advisors to get up and do it themselves. They generally teach from a book.
Oh, great.
If it's any consolation, their current advisor never even shows up, so you'll already have an in. Just give them a few pointers, act authoritative, and soon enough, you'll be their closest confidant. Easy peasy.
Yeah, but they're definitely gonna ask us to prove ourselves, just like you
Teach
are.
something I know nothing about?
I'm sure you can figure that out. That is, if you really are a detective and not some snaky imposter.
You're really putting me through the ringer, you know that? I guess I'll have to prevail with the power of vague advice.
Good, then let's move. The dance club will be starting their practice any minute. They're in the gym basement, in case you didn't know.
I know her test might be tough, Yagami-san. I think you'd make a pretty rad advisor. So good luck.
Huh?
Why are they using words like rad? This game, any good fighting? Yes, actually this game has a lot of fighting. Actually, one of the categories this game is in is called beat 'em up. So, and there's even skills that you can learn. Like, you have different fighting styles. You have tiger fighting style, you have king fighting style, and you have snake fighting style that you can switch to. So this game has a lot of fighting in it. It's just like right now we're doing some detective type shit. Not only does it have good fighting, but you also get to beat up high school students. Oh, we're going down here this way. Oops. This way, this way, this way. Let me grab that item. Oh, not this way. Oops. This way. Let me grab this item. Bully 2.0. Kinda, yeah. Uh-oh. Are they doing hip-hop dance? Hip-hop inspired?
Where's the captain? Right there.
The captain is the one learning from the book and teaching?
Right. I feel so out of it. Sayaka Nishizono, I'd like a word with you. Hey, aren't you Amasawa from the Mystery Research Club? You betcha. Don't worry, I come bearing good news.
Oh great, the MRC. What do you want with us? We're
It's
not up to
definitely hip-hop
anything.
dance. Hip-hop
Calm
inspired.
down, I'm not here to expose your secrets to the world. I only wanted to introduce you to someone.
What are you getting at?
To preface this, I noticed your club advisor hasn't been showing up much lately.
Yeah, apparently he got really sick. We're lucky if we see him a couple times a month.
Right, and it must be rough trying to choreograph an entire routine without him.
They're not bad.
Yeah.
They got moves.
And we've got a meet coming up soon. It's so much pressure.
I see. Then the stars really did align in your favor.
What? Listen, Senpai, I know
Hip-hop
we might
dance?
seem
Well,
desperate,
it is,
but
again,
it's not like we need any
hip-hop
favors.
inspired.
Don't worry, you don't owe me for this. I'm offering you a potential advisor as a token of goodwill.
A potential advisor?
Let's not sweat the small stuff. The important thing is, Yagami-san here said he'd agreed to help you with your routine as a stand-in advisor.
Help with their routine? When did I ever say that?
He didn't. He never said
gosh,
that.
really? This is just what we needed. You know, I could tell you had a certain something about you. So how long have you been a pro dancer?
We're not.
I'm not.
Oh, so modest. This is like one of those dream come true moments in a movie. I've been literally racking my brain trying to come up with a workable routine. Oh, I'm so glad that's on you now.
Whoa, time out. I'm missing some important qualifications here.
Yagami-san, this is your Reichenbach Falls moment. You need to dive headfirst into the challenge. Don't you get it?
No?
Do you think we can get started? We've been practicing and practicing, but something about our choreography feels off. We all know our moves and everybody's got rhythm, so all that should be left is bringing our A game. But it feels like we're still missing something, you know? That wow factor. It's really kind of down to the wire to be figuring this stuff out, but I know we'll push through if we try. So can I ask for your first impression? Does our routine need more going on, or?
You know, it's hard to say what's going on at this point.
I shouldn't have to say this, but keen observation is elementary for a detective.
Hey, yo, come on.
And you need to tell them what you observed. You did have your eyes open, didn't you?
So the test has already started. Great. We gotta prove that we're not a perv, but we are a detective. And that's why the hidden camera that she found was found by her. The whole reason why we're here is trying to do detective work against bullying. But now we're getting dragged into trying to do some K-pop dance shit. Well, I better start winning over Amasawa. Time to weigh in with my honest opinion. Certain conversations or events won't unfold without your direct input. Time selection. Answering within, oh shit, there's a time selection? Damn. Answering within the given time limit to move the conversation along. Choosing to select nothing or remaining silent can also be an answer. I hate that because that sometimes that happens because I take too long to like look at the whole picture and I tried to look at all the details and everything, and like, okay, this, it could be this, it could be this. I tried to like dissect everything, and I run out of time. The speed in which you make your choices will not affect the outcome. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. Certain conversations or events won't unfold without your direct input. A projection section. Press up and down or down to determine the intensity of your answer. Your word choice and projected emotion will match the volume. Wait, seriously? So not only do I have to choose the right answer, but we also gotta like, even if we choose the wrong answer, we can make it sound like it's the right answer by upping our volume. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Make a bigger impact, do something unexpected, work on your timing, spice it up. The timing seems fine. It seems like it's on point. Unexpected, do something unexpected.
So the music's not a bad choice, but it'll take more than your average dance mix to stick in the audience's minds. Have you considered traditional enka? Nobody'd see that coming.
Really?
Enka? Well, it is old school, so dancing to it might be innovative. But we can't just start over with a new song after all the hard work we put in.
That's true.
They have the rhythm, they know their moves, but what they lack is prep time. She told you all that, remember? Besides, it'd be demoralizing to make them reset everything this late in the game.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, demoralizing.
Ah, shit. But that wasn't it. Then how about they have their rhythm, they have their moves, make a bigger impact, or spice it up? Spice it up.
Isn't your routine a little tame? Maybe you could spice it up a bit.
Spice it up
Blackpink
how?
or BTS
exactly.
right here.
You mean
BTS,
like
I don't know who
neat,
Blackpink is, but
skimpy
BTS I see.
outfits? Or like we dance all provocatively?
What part of this is a high school don't you get, Yagami-san?
Yeah, spice it up is not the right way to
sometimes
go.
I just say things.
Wow, yikes. How about make a bigger impact?
I think your performance could use a little more flair.
Flair?
Blackpink, I gotta look that up.
Oh, so?
Well, you're already in perfect sync, and everyone knows their part. But, how to put it? You were right. It needs something that's gonna leave a lasting impact.
I see what you mean. Maybe we are just kind of going through the motions here.
Let's got the right
Only
answer.
come up with better stuff. Oh, maybe you could give us some suggestions.
I knew it!
Ah.
Suggestions? I don't even know how to dance. See, I knew it! They're gonna make us do that shit. I knew they were gonna do it. But if I don't get through this somehow, it's back to the whole pervert thing.
But let's take apart what could give you the edge you need.
What if you sang while dancing? No. What if you did the robot? No, that's lame. What if you didn't dance at all? you can't not dance. What if you're doing some kung fu? Yeah! It's South Korean girl group, they dance? Let me make sure I bring it up on my phone so I don't forget later to check it out. Blackpink. If y'all are already talking about it, then and I don't know about it, then I guess I'm missing out. Oh, I see why you think it's Blackpink, because it's all girls dancing and shit like that, and Blackpink is a female group. Okay, I get it.
Why not incorporate kung fu?
Did you just say kung fu?
Sure did. Throw a few kicks and punches will knock the competition right out.
That's actually not a bad idea. Yeah. And it's not like martial arts-based dancing is entirely unheard of. But we don't know the first thing about kung fu.
Well, you're in luck. Kung fu happens to be a hobby of mine.
No way! That's so cool!
Well, it's my own style. You won't find it in any ancient scrolls. It's flashy.
Perfect! So will you teach us?
I guess I'm gonna have to.
Sweet! Then let's get a quick demonstration. Let's see some ass-kicking dance then.
Wait, really? I really have to do this?
Of course. How else are we gonna learn? Look up some random videos? We'll get to analyze your moves, your footwork, your breathing. We'll learn from the pro.
I wouldn't get your hopes up, though. What if my stuff doesn't fit your routine at all?
So, you're not gonna help us after all? That's pretty weak.
If you're giving up after stringing them along this far, hang tight while I dial 110.
Hold it.
Huh?
You know what? I think I can wing it well enough. I've never done this before, though, so don't get mad if it's crappy, okay?
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. You're gonna do fantastic. Okay, what we'll do first is show you the opening 30 seconds of our routine until the chorus hits. While you're watching, keep an eye out for the parts that could use some kung fu moves.
Sure. Good plan.
Okay, so here's how we start. In there. Now you take it away.
Whoa. Doubt I can top that. But you know what? May as well try.
That's a spirit. Ready for the music?
Okay, let's go.
Testing, testing. Huh, weird. All right, can you hear me now? Are we good? Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know why. It just randomly cut me off. Hold on, let me turn me down a bit. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, OBS randomly just cut my mic. I thought you were like muted as like, the shit you're dealing with. Oh, I'm gonna mute you. Cringe. Because this was like such a cringe moment in the game. And so I was like muted. I was like, oh, you're gonna mute me? LOL. And so I thought you could actually like hear me, but you're just like fucking with me, saying that you're muting me. I didn't know that the mic was actually like not working for some reason. We got an S though.
Incredible. Oh, he's amazing! That was amazing! Wow! Wait, is that could never do that? Gosh, I hope he doesn't knock someone out!
I guess we did good.
Oh, look at that! Did you see that? Yagami-san, what was that just now? I thought you said you couldn't dance.
You can't dance.
Believe me, I'm just as surprised as you. Winning is part skill and part pulling it out of your ass.
I don't think a seasoned athlete could pull that off. Yagami-san, that was incredible! You're not just a pro, you're a master!
Oh my god.
You're giving an amateur way too much credit here.
No way an amateur moves like that. You're something else. Maybe you don't realize it, but you have a gift for this. You're totally a born dancer.
I don't know about all that. What you call a gift, I call muscle memory.
Muscle memory? Fair enough.
Well, whatever you call it, we're gonna use every last bit of it in our routine, if that's okay.
Alright, do your thing.
You seriously saved our necks just now, Yagami-san.
Hey, I'm just glad it all worked out.
If it's okay to ask, could you drop by and give us more pointer sometime? Ever since our advisor stopped showing, we've barely been keeping it together. And we could all use some guidance from someone we can trust.
If you guys will have me, then sure. Not sure I have many pointers left, though.
Oh, you're the best! I think it's time we headed back now, Yagami-san.
Huh? Oh, sure.
Did we pass the test?
So, did I pass? I'd say I made plenty of headway with the dance club.
Indeed you have. Honestly, I'm still in shock over how easily you won Nishizono-san over.
That could also make us more sus as a pervert.
Every time I try to approach her, she reacts like I'm there to accuse her of something.
Gee, I wonder why. I'm sure the MRC has gained some notoriety.
Well, all the more reason we need an amazing advisor who can keep up with us.
Oh, I'm amazing now. Does this mean I'm no longer a criminal?
Yeah, I really should apologize for that at some point.
Thank you.
Also, I have another theory as to why you installed that camera.
Yeah? Let's hear it.
So, a hired detective shows up to covertly monitor a specific group of students. Meanwhile...
Also, it's not like we put the camera in the girls' bathroom. We're definitely not a pervert. We put the camera on the wall that faces these stairs. We want to catch bullying. We're not a pervert. Oops.
Spreading through the news like wildfire is the case of Akihiro Ehara, a man connected to our school. Put those pieces together, and your objective here starts taking shape. But I wouldn't want to hamper any important detective work of yours, so for now, I'll let that theory sit.
Wow, she really is sharp. Hire her! Hire her! I guess she's president of the Mystery Research Club for a good reason.
At any rate, Yagami-san, I'll go ahead and let the chairman know of our arrangement. That is to say, I'll formally request you as our advisor.
That'd be great. But do you really think they'll hire me just like that?
Sure, So long as you're officially considered an outside guidance counselor, I don't see why not. Also, we do need another faculty member as a supervisor, but that's more of a formality than anything. Their only responsibility is signing the paperwork. You'll still be the one running the club. Our school makes you jump through a lot of hoops just to be welcomed as a guest, huh?
Yeah, sounds like they won't let in just anybody.
But it's a
anyway,
prestigious.
Is there a teacher you had in mind?
Yep, no worries there. The chairman
not
actually
Sawa-san.
promised to sign off on whoever we chose. Well, I made him promise might be a bit more accurate.
What? Really? Man, I wish he'd told me. He told me the club's already had advisors and left it at that.
Typical. I doubt he wants to actually keep his word. After all, if we get into trouble, he'll be directly responsible. He probably thinks the MRC is a big enough liability as it is.
I wonder why.
Well, with all that said, welcome to the Mystery Research Club. Can't wait to see a real detective in action.
Hey, you'll get your chance, and it's a pleasure to be on board.
Oh, when you have a spare moment, could you join us in the club room for a talk? I'd like your advice on another case we're monitoring.
What, you've got something besides the sugar baby?
Yes, and this one may actually be even nastier. In fact, the sugar baby may be but a single thread amidst a larger, more sinister web of conspiracies.
Uh-oh.
But that's a lot to digest, I know.
Also, I thought quote unquote sugar babies were like of more of a legal age and not like underage high school students being or dating older men. Like, what the fuck, Japan? Like, what's going on, Japan?
I'll get you up to speed when you're free.
Okay. Not quite sure how to process that right now, but I'll make sure to swing by at some point.
About school stories. Amasawa has agreed to let Yagami act as the MRC advisor. It seems like there's more delinquent activity than meets the eye at Serio High School. In order to unveil this activity, Yagami must infiltrate certain sub-communities within the school. Immerse yourself in various activities at the school, get friendly with the students, I don't like that, raise your leadership, and solve the students' issues. So basically, we gotta gain their trust, and then like fix all the bullshit that's going on in the school. Okay, I can get behind that. That's cool. The school stories are separate from the main story, so feel free to play these at your leisure. So I guess instead of like the first game, we could befriend random grocery store managers, random restaurant managers. Instead, in this game, we have to befriend high school students and solve their problems while we work on the bullying case. Okay. About leadership. Raising Yagami's leadership allows you to access progress through new school stories. Accomplishing tasks in various stories will grow different facets of Yagami's leadership. If you can't make any headway in one story, you may be able to trigger the next one by progressing another story. So the stories connect. Okay, cool. Try and progress all sorts of stories at the same time. I still don't like having to be at high school. It reminds me of when I was in high school. I don't like high school. I didn't like high school at all. Finally got my in with the school. Now I can ask around about Mikoshiba without getting the boot. Apparently he was tight with the basketball club. Being a former member, that comes as no surprise. Now, where do basketball players go after school? To the gym, of course. Alright, now back to the real case of Mikoshiba, who was found murdered. And Mikoshiba was an assistant teacher or a student teacher.
Hey guys, how we all doing? Sweating it out on some layups?
Who are you?
My name's Yagami. I've been the MRC's advisor for all of a couple minutes, and I need to ask the basketball club a few questions.
Okay.
There was a student teacher who used to hang around here as recent as, what, October? Mikoshiba's the name.
Oh yeah, Mikoshiba-san.
Anyway, he stopped showing up out of nowhere. Any of you have any theories? Okay, scratch that. Then, what kind of teacher was he? Is he nice? Is he a jerk?
I wouldn't say jerk, but he was enthusiastic. Yeah, I mean, he did show up almost daily.
The club was really good back in his day. That's probably why he had us hustling even harder than the coach.
So, would you say he was on good terms with you all?
I guess. Wait, where's Koda and them?
Oh, from class 2 too?
Oh shit.
I don't know. I haven't seen Matsu, Nakane, anyone.
The bullies and the person who is the target of the bullies. Those guys. They might make a scene if they see me again. We kicked their ass twice already. I doubt they want to fight us again.
Something special about Class 2 too?
Well, yeah. Koda's in tutu, and she was Mikoshiba-sensei's star pupil.
Is that why she's getting bullied?
Star pupil? I do know who you're talking about, by the way. Are you saying she was favored over the others?
In a way, Mikoshiba-sensei worked her harder because she hadn't played basketball till high school.
See, most of us already had tons of experience by the time we joined. So, anyone starting as late as now has to be really athletic to keep up with the team. Mikoshiba-sensei knew that too. I'd say him looking after Koda did us all a favor.
Wow, sounds like the model instructor.
If you say so. But I'm not sure Koda felt that way.
Oh?
Mikoshiba-sensei might have just thought it was tough love, but I think he went overboard with the teasing sometimes. Like, he'd make her shoot and then go, "See, that was how not to do it."
Are you saying he would mock her?
That makes it sound bad. He was doing it because he cared, I think.
Hey, wasn't Mikoshiba-sensei the one who started the whole arousing thing?
What?
He said the way she held the ball was arousing.
What the
Said
fuck?
it was her main contribution.
That's not true. She's got a nice chest, too.
That's fair. Anyway, when Mikoshiba-sensei stopped coming, the guys in tutu were all like,
"Okay, what did Koda do to him?"
Are you implying they had a relationship?
Beats me. Mikoshiba-sensei did anything like that, he would have gotten canned on the spot.
yeah, people like to gossip, but as they say, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Maybe Koda-san's the reason he was always so fired up.
Bruh.
Maybe she's the reason he got fired.
So the writing on her hand, it wasn't some random insult.
Are we about done here?
Last thing, where are Koda-san and the others? Are they often this late?
No. Everyone's usually here by now.
Maybe they're still in their classroom?
Okay, then I think that about does it. Back to work for the both of us, huh?
Head to the gymnasium. Alright, mission accomplished. New info has been added to your case file. Missing teacher's murder and the missing murder persons of interest and case synopsis. So there might have actually been a relationship between Mikoshiba and one of the students, or there was an implied relationship. Wait, what? Am I going the wrong way? No, I was going the right way. Now in here? Oh, up here. Yo, how big is this gym? There's a stage up there where people give, like, announcements, I'm guessing. And then there's 2 half-court, maybe, basketball courts. Technically full size, but, you know. And then this balcony up here, yo, this school, it must have cost a lot of money to build. Holy shit. Oh, oops, did not mean to do that. No, go up. Okay, do we go this way? Or we can't jump over that, but we can jump over the railing? Alright, fine. Oh, wait, we're going the wrong way, apparently. This way? Okay. Half marathon, man. Look for Coda. Is she in here? Oh, wait. No. Wrong room.
You spacing out on me? Look at me when I'm talking.
She's getting bullied again.
You can't face us because you're weak. Who gave you permission to quit anyway? Newsflash, you're nothing without the club.
Yeah, think about us for a second. Who has to pick up all the grunt work when you're gone?
Maybe she feels special after what happened at lunch. Like people suddenly give a shit about her.
Doesn't give you the right to ditch practice. Talk about selfish, am I right?
Stop it.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Is that all you know how to say? You think we're letting a stuck-up bitch like you give the orders?
You guys still haven't learned to play fair?
This fucking guy.
You want me to kick
Why
your ass
is your
again?
dirty old ass still here?
Attention students! Be on the lookout for a creeper showing up in your classrooms!
This guy.
If I were you, I'd watch my mouth around a club advisor.
Say what?
I'm Yagami from the Yagami Detective Agency, and your chairman just hired me to advise the Mystery Research Club.
Bullshit.
I guess word hasn't gotten around? Maybe I'll let a few wisecracks slide for now then. But mark my words, I'll be here every day of the week, so be on your best behavior.
We better get to practice.
Yeah, you do that.
Or do you want me to kick your ass again? Because I will kick your ass again.
Break a leg out there, Matsun.
I see you still got those bruises, by the way. How you feeling about those? You mad?
Not
Big
very
mad or
nice,
little
are
mad?
they? Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Koda-san, I'm sorry to spring this on you, but as I said, I'm a detective, and I need to talk about Hiro Mikoshiba. He started training as a teacher here pretty recently, right? And one day he just stopped showing up? At the time, did you notice anything strange about him? Maybe he seemed troubled, or you saw him hanging around strangers?
Why are you asking me?
The basketball club members think you and Mikoshiba might have been close, at least at practice.
They said that?
Maybe her relationship with Mikoshiba is a memory she'd rather forget. Ooh, shit. Yo, this might get darker than I thought it would.
Well, I suppose there wasn't much truth to what I'd heard then. Don't sweat it. Just so you know, I'm actually going to be hanging around here at the school for a little while longer. If it's cool, I hope we can find a way to be friends. See ya.
Wait a sec. Earlier today, it was your voice that I heard, wasn't it?
Oh shit, she recognized it.
I just never expected anyone to actually stand up for me in school. But you could say I didn't really stand up to them for myself much either. We all just treated it like it was a normal thing. Sometimes people would even laugh about it. But then, today, something changed.
Leave her alone.
Everyone suddenly decided to take a stand like they'd seen enough. I couldn't believe it. But that first voice, the one that told them to stop, that was your voice, wasn't it, Yagami-san?
Yeah, she should be a detective too.
Who could say?
I knew it. It was you. Thank you so much for that. Today was eye-opening. I never thought about how horribly I was being treated until everyone stood up for me. What's more, it made me see that I was strong. In fact, I finally stood up to the basketball kids.
So you did. Is that what made you decide to quit the club?
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to play basketball in a real team. I used to read this manga that made it look so cool. In a comic, even if you're a terrible player, the team always tries to lift you up. I tried. I wanted it to work, even if all they did was tear me down. But today, I just up and quit. That's not cool at all, is it?
You did nothing wrong, Koto-san. Truth is, there's a lot of injustice in the world that goes unseen. And some people decide it's easier to be part of the problem than be part of the solution. The kind of people who only feel joy when they see others in pain.
Again, when Japan decides to teach a lesson, instead of just being action, 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 nothing to learn here, nothing to learn here, like American games do, Japan's gonna be like, nah. You're gonna enjoy the game, but we're also gonna sneak in some shit to teach you some shit. You know, you gotta give it to Japan. You gotta give it to them.
You can only do so much to make people see the light. At some point, you've just gotta let them go. You know what I mean? Then there's no shame in quitting.
But Yagami-san, I think you can only say that because you're such a strong person.
Okay. In that case, we won't call it quitting.
Huh?
You can play. Doesn't have to be with the basketball club. If you practice, you wouldn't even need a school basketball club to get to where you want to be. If this sport is what you want to do with your life, I guarantee you there's going to be a path for you to take. And all you have to do is find that path. I mean, it's got to be out there. And then you don't have to call it quitting.
I don't know about that. Are you sure? I mean, wouldn't that be cheating?
Come on, try to work with me here.
So, the MRC, you're the advisor? Yagami-san?
Yeah. If you need anything, you just let us know. Anything at all. For example, if you hit any more trouble with those basketball club kids, you find me.
Sure.
You've got this.
And trust me, we will kick their ass. If you need us to, I will gladly, we will gladly kick their ass. We will, like, kick the shit out of their asses. Know what I'm saying?
Oh, Mr. Detective. Yagami-san, right?
Oh, this bitch.
Yeah. Shouldn't you be at practice with everyone else?
Yeah, well, remember Matsune and Sakaki? You know, the two other guys I'm always hanging around?
I don't care
They're
about
ready
them.
to talk to you about Mikoshiba-sensei
I don't
now.
care about them either.
Huh.
Well, Detective,
I don't care about them.
I think they have a lead for you.
I don't give a shit. No.
Hey. You're here on some kind of case, right? You know, Mikoshiba-sensei talked to us pretty often. I think maybe we can help.
No. She's trying. No, it's a honey trap.
If you wouldn't mind starting fresh with all of us.
No, fuck that.
Turning over a new leaf, are we?
We kinda have to. How else are we gonna get good college recommendations? It would really bite us in the ass if you went and narked on us.
Nope, it's a honey trap. Nope.
Will you at least hear us out? Matsune and the rest are just upstairs. Please, be a nice guy. We're really sorry.
Okay.
Are they trying to get me to fight?
See where this is going? How many guys are up there waiting to jump me?
Yeah, how many?
The next floor up is for third years, right? You rope some of your senpais into this too?
Wow, you don't even know us and you're throwing out accusations like that?
Well,
How
they're
are
not
we
baseless.
supposed to become upstanding citizens with teachers like this? It's just not fair.
So, that's a pretty pathetic trap. But maybe they really can give me some info about Mikoshiba. And, you know what I'm saying, at least we can, at least we finally get to kick some more ass. Even if it's just some high school bitches, punk ass dudes that we're kicking.
Fine. I'll hear you out. Tell your friends I'm on my way.
Really? Awesome!
All right. Let's go. Let's go. I want to fight. I'm ready for this fight. I am ready for this fight.
Over here, Yagami-san! Sorry to drag you all the way up here for this.
You wanted to talk to me? About Mikoshiba-sensei?
What? I can't hear a word you're saying, man. Why don't you come closer so we don't have to shout?
Yeah, let's get this over with.
Yeah, it's obvious, chap. It's an obvious, right? Yep, I knew it. Surrounded. Yep. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Hell yeah. Let's go.
So many of you. You guys all know Mikoshiba-sensei?
Nah, that's not how our senpai friends roll. They know the Yokohama Ryumon.
Yokohama Ryumon? You mean the local gang?
Hell yeah. I've got a friend who's in deep with those guys. I scratch their back by bringing them chicks to hang out with, and they scratch mine by tipping me for it.
All right, let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here.
It's a pretty sweet deal, actually. Also, we've got a little thing going. I get to drop the Ryumon name if I need him to handle some business.
And let's see, 7, 8, not the girl. 9, don't know who's behind him exactly. 10, 11, 12, at least 12.
So you sell them girls in exchange for honorary
13,
membership?
at least 13.
You need to find better friends.
Don't talk to me like you know me. I stay on their good side and I get my personal bodyguards. I work with the tools I've got to get to the top.
So you got it all figured out, don't you, kid? But you're missing the big picture. They're gonna turn the tables so fast you won't know what hit you.
I'll keep that in mind, but I wouldn't worry about me right now. You're the one who's got the real problem on his hands.
You get it? From now on, if you even lay a finger on us, you offend the Yokohama Ryumon, and they'll take that personally. You see what deep shit you're in here, Yagami-san?
You don't seem to understand. And to quote Bernie Mac, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
So how about it? You know how to say you're sorry? Cash for our pain and suffering.
Oh yeah? How much are we talking here? Grand?
$1 million. If you're short, I'd be happy to hook you up with a loan shark. I know a guy who lends for the Seiryu clan Yakuza.
First it's a gang, now it's the Yakuza. Keep bringing adult shit into this, I'm gonna start treating you like one.
Huh?
You wanna see what happens to gang members? I'll show you.
Yeah, we fought
sure
Yakuza.
You wanna do that? We're gonna charge you extra.
Oh, you got this shit down, Matsui.
They don't know us, bro. They don't know us. They don't know what they're after.
Down. Fuck him up!
All right, let's go. Come on, come on, come on. What are we, okay. Delinquent students, let's go. Start with the left. We can't switch styles either. No, let's do a grapple move. That's what I'm trying to do. There we go.
And stay down.
That was easy. I thought there'd be more of them.
Ah, my eyes. Cheap shot. Can't see.
A knife, huh?
Got you now.
Nah, bitch.
No, you don't. Huh?
Nah, yeah, a knife. We should have whooped his bitch ass.
What? Did he just jump off?
Nah. He's just hiding in the dark. Like a scared little cockroach.
My eyes are burning. At least my vision's finally coming back.
You guys go look for him and tell me when you find him. I'm going for a smoke.
Okay, sounds good. You got this in the bag.
Oh, so you're gonna be by
Senpai,
yourself, huh?
What do we do?
You guys follow me. We'll all smoke together till we get an update.
Sure, I'll come with.
Senpai's the toughest around, and the coolest.
Ah, well. All for my adorable little underlings.
I guess punks smoke at school these days too. Thought that was a thing of the past. Anyway, I need to ask Matsui and the others about Mikoshiba, so I'll catch them off guard this time. Alright, let's go this way, I guess. We can also just like jump onto that right there, but oop, I want to get this item first. Go down. Like, why? Just jump onto that. No, what? All right, whatever. Oh, that's where we're supposed to go. Okay. What's this over here, though? It's a book. Maybe a book on Kung Fu. The skill Verge of Death. Wounded Tiger has been unlocked. Learn how to use it from the skills app menu in the pause. The skills app in the pause menu. All right, that's cool. Just go this way now. I wish we could like speed this up, but this is as fast as I can go. Oh, hiccup. Excuse me. Looks like there's another item there to collect too. Toughness Z. So not Dragon Ball Z, but Toughness Z. Next time on Toughness Z. No, okay, how we go? Q plus S.
Tastes good, Senpai? Smoking a cigarette in the classroom?
So you came all this way just to get your ass kicked?
No, I came all this way to kick your ass.
Akane! Go get the other senpais!
Okay, I'm on it.
You guys better watch out. If your teacher busts you smoking, won't you get in big trouble? On the other hand, you guys could use a lesson in manners, and I'd be happy to teach you.
Huh? What the hell?
Bastard! So this is where you were hiding.
We weren't hiding anywhere. Oh, we didn't have to dip
Now
out, but
that mouth of yours won't get you out of this. I'm taking you down!
you can try.
Don't give me that smug look.
Oh, we can actually switch styles now. What the? Yo, Snake style is the only one that can actually counter random shit from the back, shit from behind.
Let's go. Watch this.
style for the wide range. All right, now tiger style.
Bring it! Don't think you're walking away.
Countered, bitch. Beat the shit out of him with a desk. And done. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
This guy's a maniac.
He's too good at this, man.
Too good at kicking ass? Yeah.
Hey.
I take names too.
You mentioned compensation for pain and suffering. That still sound like a good idea?
No, we were just being stupid. Could you maybe forget all that?
Then from here on out, we're buds, right?
Ow! Ah, my shoulder! Holy shit, that hurts, Yagami-san!
Tell me everything you know about Mikoshiba. After all, you guys were pretty close, right?
Or do I need to kick your ass a 5th time? Like, what's good?
Mikoshiba Sensei showed up to practice, like, basically every day. Kind of a pain in the ass, if I'm being honest.
As soon as our coach would leave, it's like a switch would flip and he'd start drilling us. He'd make us do like 10 sets of cross-court dashes. And if even one of us lagged behind, it meant 10 more for all of us. That made it obvious real quick. Koda was our weakest link.
So Mikoshiba was especially harsh on her then?
Yeah, because she's such a freaking klutz. Even the first years got sick of her eventually.
So they didn't have like a secret relationship. He was just especially hard on her because she was a klutz and he was a strict teacher.
Only thing she did right was unite the team against her.
You gang up and belittle a single defenseless girl, a beginner in your sport, and you call that unity. Real classy. Listen up. Mikoshiba's parents have reported him missing. Foul play could be in the works here. He's been gone for far too long.
Hey, you think maybe Koda did it? Some kind of crime of passion?
This isn't the time for bullshit. Or you want to keep going?
Nope. I'll pass.
Have you talked to Sawa-sensei yet? He probably knows Mikoshiba-sensei better than anyone.
All she told me was how exemplary he was, both as a student and a student teacher. And that he looked out for you guys, out of some sort of camaraderie.
Huh? She really talked him up that good?
Why, something off about that?
It's just... Sawa-sensei was really cold to him, no matter what he'd do. I actually brought that up to him one day. And it turns out the rumors were right.
Yo, Sawa-sensei is cold to us too.
Back when Mikoshiba-sensei was a student, one of his classmates apparently committed suicide. And Sawa-sensei suspected him of bullying the kid. I don't think he ever really got past that. He'd get all depressed sometimes.
Really? Sawa-sensei thought Mikoshiba was a bully?
Oh yeah. I actually asked him about it once, but he just laughed it off.
This isn't enough to prove Mikoshiba was a bully, but Sawa-sensei did seem less convincing with me.
I teach English, and that's what I was focused on. So as far as I knew, Mikoshiba-kun was a good student with solid grades back then. And during his time in training, I was under the impression he got along with the students just fine.
What did she really think about Mikoshiba? I'll have to press her on it.
Alright, improve your skills. Learn new skills in the pause menu. I mean, I can, but is there anything I really need to learn right now? I have 11K, holy shit. Maybe I should save up until I get 20K, that way I can get Snake Health Boost 3. Since Snake is the form I practice most. And obviously having a lot more health in this game is gonna be beneficial in the long run. There's an item. Or not? First floor? Nope. Third floor? Or the teacher's on the fourth floor. Fourth floor it is. Teacher's on the second floor? Huh. Yeah, the faculty office is on the second floor. Wow, I thought it'd be the first or the fourth. Sawa-sensei's not here.
Hi there. Has Sawa-sensei gone home?
Actually, she's in a meeting with the chairman.
So then she's at his office?
Yes, but I think they may have some visitors.
Isn't his office on the fourth floor?
Gotcha. Thanks.
A visitor for Sawa-sensei. Maybe she'll be busy for a good while. There is that photo I wanted to peek at earlier. This may not be my finest hour, but it could still make for a useful clue. So Sawa-sensei had suspected Mikoshiba was a bully. Maybe she wasn't being honest with me before. Also, okay, yeah, we were wrong because it's 1, 2, and 3 desks, and then like a corner 4th desk. Okay.
What the?
It's like a photo of Sawa-sensei. High school days, her uniform is different from what she wears here. And someone in the corner. Yep.
Hey.
I'm pretty sure the person in the corner is Mikoshiba. Never seen this face before. At least it's not Hiro Mikoshiba. So it's not him? You sure? Is this Ehara's son? The boy who killed himself 4 years ago? Odd for a teacher to have a picture of a single random student on her desk. But it also probably serves as a reminder. That's why she's so against bullying. Maybe? I can't confirm his identity right now, though. I should look for Sawa-sensei. She should be in the chairman's office. I should look for Sawa-sensei. She should be in the chairman's office. Yep. Competitive. Alright, let's go. Chairman's office is on the 3rd or 4th floor? 4th floor? No, the 3rd floor. So what the is the 4th floor the roof?
Huh?
Why are cops here?
Pardon.
Oh shit. Well, they're not looking for us at least.
Yagami-san. Those men are with the Kanagawa police. They said they're here to make inquiries about Mikashiba-kun's disappearance.
And they asked to see Sawa-sensei too?
Yes. But I have to ask, can you tell me what's really going on? You were asking questions about Mikashiba-kun as well.
I can tell you what's going on.
I should leave it to the police to fill you in on that. I mean, their sources are probably more recent than mine. They should have the latest details.
Mikashiba-kun is no longer with us, is he?
He guessed right.
And it's just as I feared.
This guy's staring hard at us. Yo. We didn't do anything wrong, I promise. All right, that's chapter 2 finished, I'm guessing. Chapter 2, vicious cycle. Chapter 3, the two sides of the same coin. But give me a second, I have to use the bathroom and get some more water. So, yo, this story's getting good though. even. Oops. Wait, why did my chat die out? Yo, OBS keep fucking with me, I swear. All right, Arrow said, enjoy your horizontal life pause.
Previously. 2 months ago, a young man named Hiro Mikashiba went missing during his stint as a student teacher. Mikashiba quickly becomes the center of attention when his rotting corpse is discovered. And Yagami scours the school for any clues left behind. Rumor has it, Mikashiba drove a classmate to suicide in his student days. A rumor that the school faculty is seemingly unable to deny.
Shit. Two sides of the same coin. Chapter 3. This article might be about Mikashiba, but it's not reporting the identity of the corpse. Does that mean the police are still withholding information? The interview with Sawa Sensei seems to be taking an awful long time.
Yagami-san.
What's good, Shiny?
Why are you still here?
Why are you mad
Because
that
I
I'm
care.
here?
Now, if you're open to the idea, you think we could walk and talk?
Why? So you can grill me with more questions? You realize the police just finished doing that, yes?
I figured they'd come knocking sooner or later.
Then you knew Mikashiba-kun was murdered, didn't you? And that's why you've been snooping around our school.
You're not wrong, but can we please take this elsewhere?
If you knew Mikashiba was murdered, why didn't you tell me up front?
Because that information's not public. Didn't the police ask you to keep quiet about it?
Well, yes, but even so,
What sort of questions were they asking you anyway?
I thought I was supposed to keep quiet.
Cute.
Now I'm going to ask you one
funny.
last time. Please stay off our campus. You don't belong here.
Too late.
I mean, what if you end up injuring a student? It would be a nightmare for all of us.
Recover vibes.
Nobody's getting.
Yo, we already injured a lot of your students. Like, we kicked their asses up and down a classroom, to be honest. 2 classrooms, to be honest.
Getting injured. All that's water under the bridge now.
Is that so?
Yeah, and I should probably mention, I'm the new advisor of the Mystery Research Club. I have the chairman's approval and everything. So it looks like I have a place here after all.
What? Since when?
I think we're getting sidetracked here. Did the police ever mention a suspect?
No. All they told me was what happened to Mikashiba-kun. That he's no longer a missing person.
He's dead.
But he's dead.
Found, but dead.
And was dumped in a derelict building.
My condolences.
That was all we found out. The police were the ones asking the questions, not us. They hardly gave us room to breathe.
Yeah, sounds like an interrogation, all right.
Are the police keeping Ehara's connection under wraps while they investigate this murder?
Is there anything else?
Actually, there is. I'd like to know your thoughts on Mikashiba-kun's killer.
What?
For example, take Akihiro Ehara, a man who took this school to court over his son's suicide. Mikashiba came up even then, as a culprit bearing some responsibility for that.
Ehara-san? But he got arrested for that groping incident at the train station.
So the police really are keeping their lips sealed.
Yeah, but that was just
Must you always be so cryptic?
It's possible Ihara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's murder.
What?
Despite being incarcerated for 2 months, he knew exactly where the corpse would be. He revealed it upon being sentenced. This was before the Kanagawa police had even ID'd the body.
Then, was it really Ihara-san?
A court would say being in jail is about as solid an alibi as you can get, but he could be connected somehow.
How do you know all this, Yagami-san?
I'd tell you, but I showed you one of my cards, so now it's your turn.
Huh?
I've heard you weren't as big a fan of Mikoshiba as you led me to believe. That true?
This again.
You knew he was a bully all along, but yesterday you told me he wasn't the type. I just want to get the story straight here. Did you have a sudden change of heart, or were you lying to me for some reason?
It's not that simple.
Oh, one more thing I learned today. It was Mikoshiba who turned the basketball club against Koda-san. Pretty sadistic for a would-be teacher, don't you think?
That's enough.
Then it's not a stretch to say he probably was a major factor in the death of Ihara's son 4 years ago? And I think it's also safe to assume you know more than you're letting on, right? This is murder we're talking about here. Lies aren't doing anyone any favors.
His name was Toshiro.
Nice, we'll be real with that.
Sorry?
Everyone keeps saying Ihara's son, like he's just another statistic. He had a name, for heaven's sake. Toshiro.
Right. I'm sorry.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have papers to grade.
She cared enough to correct us.
Sawa-sensei, please.
9 o'clock tonight. I'll be at Plage on Izazaki Road.
We'll finally have a real talk?
Something like that.
Hold on, let me make sure my chat's not like frozen again for some random reason. Yeah, I think we're good. I don't know why he keeps doing that. Information. Later, I shouldn't. Stupid. Okay. Let's go this way, and then let's leave the school, I guess. Leave. Exit. I don't like how I have to like be the dance instructor and the advisor of the mystery school.
So I just left the school, and tonight I'm... Wait, where are you?
Third stop of our bar crawl, that's where. I thought work was done for the night.
Licking the wounds of rejection, huh? Is the 99 gang with you?
Just Sugiura. Tsukumo said he had to get back to the office to take care of some kind of system trouble.
A computer crash or something?
Don't know. Something about a Buzzy searcher going haywire. I've pretty much tuned it out, man. Anyway, you gonna come take his place?
Nah, I gotta stay sober. I'm meeting Sawa-sensei in a bit.
You what? God damn it, man. You are killing me today.
Sorry, bro.
Could you simmer down? This is work, not whatever it is you're doing.
Oh, then I ought to come be your backup. Where we headed?
Come on, you think I need a drunk co-pilot? Knock one back for me, though.
Hey, I better not find out you two got it on. Don't do this to me, Doc.
I still have plenty of time before our meetup. Maybe I should drop by Tsukumo's place. Like, this guy's really worried about us getting with Sawa-sensei. Because he's so into her. Alright, let's get ready for some random fights. Fight encounters. Oh look, there's a group right there.
Really, guys?
Some Bruce Lee shit.
And stay down.
At least he tapped out. I might as well fight these guys too. This is more SD. Throw him in the water too.
Really, guys?
All right, let's continue forward. There's another group here. That's rough. And that's done.
What a waste.
Yo, how far are we going until we get to the place? That's right, this is a big map though. It's the same. They don't even think it was two of the same people. Yeah, you step on this side, I'll step on that side. Alright, fine, I'll come to you. Hey, that's a cheap shot. Alright, let's go. Bro, what? Alright, fine. Let's see, how should I finish? That'll work.
And stay down.
All right, we made it. No. My name is Stitch.
Yagamishi, how was school?
Call me Stitch.
Kaito-san wasn't happy about you going solo, you know.
Yes,
he'll live. He can cry about it to Sugiura.
So he does. Anyway, I couldn't help but notice Skenda Law bending your ear earlier. Anything important?
Right. I haven't filled you in yet, have I?
That's true.
So a policeman arrested for sexual battery might have actually been involved in a murder?
Yep.
Fascinating, if not perplexing.
Yeah. And its roots could very well be Serio High School, where a student was driven to suicide 4 years ago. In fact, the motive for this murder may even be revenge. Tsukumo, could you find any mention of that suicide online for me?
Already done, I'm afraid. Once the chairman asked us to take his case, I looked into everything on the school I could find. If memory serves, he was a third-year student who hung himself at home.
It's some dark shit.
The name of the deceased.
I don't condone
Toshiro Ehara.
I don't condone of self-deletion, like at all. There's always another way. It's not just like another way to like self-delete, but there's always another way to succeed, to get past it all, to move forward. There's always another.
Yeah, that's him.
So, while I did find some murmurings about it online, nothing really substantial ever surfaced. He didn't leave a suicide note or a will, and investigators never found anything salient.
So I was right before.
No mistaking it. That's the same person as the photo on Sawa-sensei's desk.
His father, however, suspected there may have been a bully and promptly took Seiryo to court. But without enough evidence to back it up, the system more or less spit him out. Even so, the lawsuit dragged on until this year. But that level of news hardly makes a ripple online.
Yeah, I doubt it would.
And that's all the intel I've dug up regarding the case. Huh?
What's that sound?
I'm testing a system I've been tinkering with. I thought I'd fixed this bug already.
A system for what?
Well, it predicts the occurrence of crimes.
It predicts crime? No way.
Perhaps that was a bit of hyperbole.
The occurrence of crime.
It does come pretty close. Essentially, this system is designed to monitor and detect danger zones within a specific area.
Okay.
The city itself, to be exact.
That still sounds pretty amazing.
It does.
If you say so. I basically cobbled it together out of pre-existing tech. Yagamishi, do you remember when I used my chatter search program for you not too long ago?
Oh yeah, that was a real trip. You pretty much hacked Chatter to see an entire social network at a glance.
Yep, and this system I've developed is a souped-up version of that. Though there are substantial differences, the principle is still... how about you just try it out? We'll start with this little window. It displays all relevant chatter posts after filtering the fluff.
And these posts are all pinpointed on this map of Ijincho?
Right. It maps out where in Ijincho each specific post was made. So my AI constantly combs through Chatter's database as it updates in real time. Then it extracts only the trouble-related chatter for display on the map.
So it actively seeks out trouble? It's wild that you can program around such a vague concept.
Well, in its current iteration, the AI isn't exactly genius material yet, so it still pings some false positives.
There's something else, Tsukumo. What are you going to use it for?
I'd like to
I'm
use
pretty
it
sure
for promotional
junglers
purposes.
would love it.
Like advertising?
Yeah, since we're still relatively new in town, we don't have the kind of rep that brings in regular business.
Okay.
And that is where my buzz researcher comes into play.
Buzz researcher?
Consider the glut of trends and terms strewn across social media. These buzzwords are sometimes clues to trouble beneath the surface. So, when the system picks up one of these words and we rush over to save the day, the hope is our reputation will flourish as a result.
Damn, that's some pretty intense marketing you've got going.
Well, we probably won't be paid for impromptu cases, so this is sort of an upfront investment. But directly intervening before a situation gets out of hand will build us the brand we want. At least in theory. I'm not sure how it'll all pan out yet.
Well, I think you've got something there, Tsukumo. Mind if I give it a shot?
I thought you'd never ask. Though the system's got a long way to go by my standards. But with you as a tester, I know I'll get strong enough feedback to have this baby running in top form.
So you wanted me as your guinea pig all along.
You sure cracked that case quick. Anywho, let me get this app booted up on your phone. May I do the honors?
Go right ahead.
And that should do it. Here you are.
Okay, let's see here. This is just a big mess. How am I supposed to know where to go?
This is indeed too much noise. In fact, this is entropy in motion.
Okay.
This won't do it all.
Where are we supposed to go
Solve
then?
this, we narrow down the keywords.
In other words, simplify our search?
Yeah, by manually filtering keywords, we can decrease false positives, thereby locating the right spot more accurately.
How do we do that? Does the AI do it for us?
No, not entirely. What the AI does is pick up on any keywords it deems important. Emphasis here on the word any. Meaning it'll turn out duds every now and again.
Yeah, that's still pretty busy.
And therein lies the predicament. To narrow these results down any further, we must depend on instincts, experience, and even inspiration.
So you're saying human intuition?
Precisely. Even in this day and age, human intuition will trump AI every time. That is, until we all become cyborgs. But that's getting ahead of myself. As it stands, Yagami-shi, you've got the best intuition out of all of us.
Well, let's just start with a post that smells like trouble.
Arachnid man?
How about this one? I can smell the trouble brewing already.
Oh, interesting. Then let's filter our results around that specific term. And there you have it. See, there's a concentration of suspicious keyword usage on this street here. As to what sort of trouble is brewing, you'll have to rely on your good old-fashioned eyeballs. Shady activity isn't always the easiest to spot, so maybe think of it as a sort of treasure hunt.
A treasure hunt for trouble, huh?
That's
Does sound right up my alley.
Doesn't it? I can already picture you out there, helping people in need until it all pays off. What could await you at the end of the trail? My heart rate is already spiking.
I'm just glad to have a helpful app for once.
You know what? That reminds me. I also have a gadget here you may find useful. Can't always be glued to your phone, right?
What is this?
It's a high-end sound collector. It boosts the volume of mid-distance sounds, making them easier to hear from farther away.
A sound collector, huh? I could use this to pick up cries for help, or even eavesdrop all over town.
That's the idea. With enhanced hearing and geolocation capabilities, you'll be a trouble terminator.
Just like I've always wanted.
Noise amp acquired.
Now, I do have some other gadgets in the works, but I'm still fine-tuning their UI. I'll show you soon enough.
Looking forward to that.
Yo, this game is gonna be a big ass fucking game. It might take like 20, 30 chapters, 35, 40 chapters to beat it. Holy shit. But right now, I'm going to end the game and end the stream. I got shit to work on. And I want to make sure I at least try to work on another video, or at least try to find what video I want to talk about. Where's the save button? Oh, that's right. So for now, we're ending the YouTube. We're ending all the streams. Maybe I'll go watch some anime too. Who knows? But for now, as always, you know how it is. In case I don't see you. So first off, thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for tuning in. Could have been anywhere in the world, doing anything in the world, but you were here with me, and I appreciate that. Peace.